Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Low Budget LCS. I am joined today by your favorite Buster Brinner Brink. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. That's for you.
I'm Buster.
Yeah.
I'm Buster. We've switched roles. I'm Buster Boinkston. Actually, I want to call out Trad right now, who called me Bugler. What the hell is wrong with you, Trad? God damn it, Trad. You know what? Everybody misspelled Trad's name for the rest of this season and for all of the next seasons that come. I'm never gonna cast his name right. Is he playing tonight?
I don't think so. Is he?
No, I don't know. Let me be really clear if he's playing tonight. I ain't saying it right at all. Bugler, Brarier, Finn. You know what, Trad?
I don't think he's on the roster. I think he's a sub.
Got you. Okay. So he's gonna watch this whole fucking.
Yeah, he's gonna be here, unfortunately.
God damn it.
Oh, sorry. Just so everyone knows, Little Robot Man has graced us with some incredible wisdom. That one Mr. LeChance does in fact lick toes.
I got invited to a different game.
Oh, that's interesting. So there's competing lobbies. I think bonk the waffle. I think one of the lobbies is made by KFC, one made by Team Volatility BYOB.
Do you think that whoever made the lobby is like determined to win?
Yeah, I'm saying whoever wins the lobby war will
Pretty much
win
wins the whole series.
Whole series, yeah.
And honestly, let's be really clear. They're going to win the whole playoffs, too.
Yeah, I mean,
this is... win the lobby war, because it probably means you're going to win the next lobby war, too.
Yeah, it does look like KFC is winning the lobby war. The less force-based lobby has dissolved, as far as I can tell. That just is what it is.
Hey, I've got a bunch of ideas. I want to throw them by you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually threw one out in our council chat as well already, and I'm gonna throw it out. We only have a couple people listening right now, so maybe they'll like the idea, maybe they'll hate it. I'll get real-time feedback. I was thinking, hear me out on this, LBLCS talent show during the off season.
Oh, hell yeah.
We get just any community member that it's got a talent that they can either show to us digitally or like through a webcam.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a talent show competition, and me, you, Praetorian, LeChance are the 4 judges, and it's kind of rivals the way, I can't think of any of the shows, but the way like American Idol used to work. Like got like we're gonna have a real winner, and then for the entire next season, we'll just talk about how they're the winner of that specific talent show.
Oh, I see. And so would this also be like, so we have judges, which I guess that's more like America's Got Talent, because I think American Idol is at least, I don't remember, was American Idol judge based, or because I remember there's a whole thing with like you could text in who you thought won, right?
Yeah, LBLCS can actually pay for texting. We actually only have calls, so we'll have to get call-ins, I guess.
Yeah. We'll take people one by one, and we'll have to have them say who they won. It's going to take us like 4 days to tally the votes, but I think it'll be worth it.
Fine. It'll be worth it. I actually be okay with like having a poll be like the 5th person in case there was a tiebreaker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fun.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, tiebreaker polls. Pretty sick. Yeah, I love the idea. I think the main logistical challenge is getting the 4 of us in a room together. Well, a digital room, but not.
I think it'd be that hard. I think if I maybe sedate or drug LeChance, and then I feel like I could get Praetorian to be online at the same time as me.
Yeah,
and then it'd just be a matter of you. So,
well, if I have to pencil you, no, I mean,
if I must pencil you
if
in.
I simply must.
We've got a banger game today. We've got a semifinal game today.
Yeah, it's exciting. I'm very sad because the other semifinal on this side is happening during executive finals tomorrow, which I will also be streaming, so do look out for that. But Yeah, you know what? Speaking of, I have video for you all. We only got 28 people in here, so we can run this again. But let me just send you. No one dies their just to taking the hook's lives. The charms fall on the home fun.
It's going to be going on immediately. Itaconic in on Viego. Meanwhile, in the back line, it's going to be Gatatsu on this back line, and that is going to be everybody.
That's the quadra kill. They're going for it. Vikram wants it. Vikram gets it. That's the pentakill.
All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. You can thank the one and only Bear for that.
Vince, he's the only bear.
Yeah, he's the only one. I actually do have another gaming friend who goes by Bear.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of bears where I'm from. So I wouldn't believe that he's the only one.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, I know we normally keep our names out of this, but I just want to share who I am right now. My name is Jim Schmeckleton, and I'll be joining you on this cast this evening.
Well, hello, Jim Schmeckleton. Would you care to tell the stream who you are, where you
I'm
come
a
from?
humble Schmeckle farmer from the country, and I have noticed a few things about Schmeckle prices changing that have me very concerned. If you take a little old gander down below, check your Schmeckles, you might notice something's changed when you're thinking about how you're going to spend them. And, boy, are we going to spend them tonight. I've got a whopping, and I'm not kidding you right now, I've got 12 Schmeckles on my mobile device.
12?
12. Yeah, I actually only have 12.
Don't you also technically have Infinity?
I do. On my computer. I'm sorry. Fuck. On my computer, I have Infinity. On my cellular device,
Your
I only
cellular
have 12.
telephone.
My cellular telephone here. 5,001 for a waffle.
Wait,
yeah, I
did
can change it.
it get bumped up?
I moved it up so minorly.
That's a new Schmeckle tax. Yeah.
Cut down on inflation now.
Can't be having that inflation. Curious.
Now, Les Force gonna be in this game, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Now, I've always noticed that betting on him does not yield me results. So I'm going to go ahead and bet. Oh, I can't bet early because I'm the one who sets up the bets. That feels rigged. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to break the rules today. I'm going to give all the Schmeckles to the wrong people. It's Schmecklegate 2, but it's spoken out loud.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like, it's happening. You can't be upset.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot to talk about if they're ready to start.
Yeah. I don't know why I just went on an S because I wasn't going to say anything. But, we do have a spec link. So we can mosey on over. Bam. I'm going to hit us with...
Ooh, Jazzy Avenue.
Are you a fan?
That was a little too accurate. I'm not sure that's good. We do have KFC on that blue and BYOB on the red, which is
I don't know
ironic.
If that's accurate.
Based. Oh, great. Let's look at where they're lined up. It's not.
It's...
It is incorrect in the moment. BYOB is absolutely on the blue side, so let's swap-a-roo those.
Yeah.
And they are actually ready into draft, so we'll be starting this bad boy up in just a second.
Let's go! I am very excited for this one. Team Fried Chicken, for those of you that don't know, are the perennial financial champions. Earl King specifically, I think, has... Because Vexrax only has 2 championship dubs, according to his Discord profile. Vexrax has 3. So, or not Vexrax, Earl King. Earl King has 3.
Yeah.
If you don't know Earl King, he's Earl King. We got some copy pastas going in the chat. Thank you, welcome, and Toku Fin. And we are gonna see some bans coming up. So we got the Gwen going away, got the Swain going away. Neither of those seem very targeted towards mid so far, which I am surprised by.
I'm not, and here's why. Oh, well, there's some more bans actually coming in that are targeting
Okay, there we go.
volatilities, but there's finally an Orianna ban. It's hard to ban somebody who can play anything in the mid lane.
Uh-huh.
You maybe take away one really dangerous threat. They've taken away the Orianna. They're saying, okay, if they're going to play around him, having somebody that has like ball distribution service is really dangerous. Let's take away that. We know they're going to try to do that. I like the J4 ban as well, but they actually think Jinx is the highest prio.
Yeah, Jinx is incredibly strong right now. I think she got a little bit of buffs, but certainly 80 carries. I think pretty happy right now overall. Junglers are weeping. I've heard some tale that a certain less force may or may not be on Sejuani DP. But it will be interesting. I really do like the way the draft went because you see the Poppy ban, which is the canonical counter to Jarvan, signaling that perhaps they want to first pick the Jarvan and then the Jarvan gets banned away, so it turns to the Jinx priority. It's a very
there's a clear conversation about it too as a response ban. So really good. The Maokai being picked up, this is a super strong champion in 5s, especially at this level of 5s. You have so much control that can dictate when a fight is allowed to happen or not allowed to happen based on whether or not that R is up. So
and we have specifically seen Maokai's flashing on mid laners level 2, level 3.
Yep, the point and click CC, super powerful, hard to get away. Jace has been a big pickup at the beginning of the season.
Okay, I think this is
kind of
Jace
fell
mid.
off and now it's back.
I feel pretty confident this is Jace mid.
I would not be surprised. I would also think it's mid before I think it's anywhere else.
Really? I feel like, is he not normally a top lane? Am I just that out of it?
No, it's just who's playing.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty 50-50 split. I like the Xin Zhao.
Ooh.
I like that entrance for them. I think it's going to be super strong.
I do think Less Force is putting himself at some personal risk here because he did say last time he picked Zhao over Sejuani, he get yelled at. So this pick is at great mortal peril to our man in the jungle.
So here's why I think it's good, based on what's selected so far. It keeps people off. If you could keep people off of Jinx, it's really strong. It also is something that can engage from range, and it's point and click as well. So you're matching a little bit of the threat that Maokai has, and you're also making sure that people have to stay off of Jinx. So if Jace is trying to go and you can push him away, you can CC people. It's super aggressive. So depending on where that Maokai is going, I would think that Maokai is probably support or top. We could see in the jungle as well, but you're trying to make sure that your carries are safe while having the threat to engage. I think Xin Zhao does both of those things.
Yeah, absolutely. You see the Ziggs pick up. Do you think that might be heading bot lane since they already have the...
They're definitely picking it in this spot because now it makes blue bans way harder.
For sure.
Maokai's a flex. Ziggs is a flex. Jace is technically a flex still too. So you're like, okay, what is actually worth banning? What do we need to take out? And maybe that'll make decisions for KFC.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I personally can't wait to support in tracks. I think that the level 3 mid roam is going to be quite impactful. But
Would be pretty funny.
Looks like the call is that top lane still hasn't been picked, so they are saying that Jace is going mid. Which is what I would expect.
I like the Jax ban. We've seen Gaptopsu go absolutely buck wild on the champion, take it off the table, take off the chance for someone else to carry in another lane. The Gwen was already off the table for him, which is something he's super prominent on. So I love the takeaway. I would like to see another skirmisher get taken off the table, force him to either play something insane like Fiora or something really tanky for his team.
I like the
Zyra instead.
like the
gonna
Silas
be.
thing as well. Them being able to take that chance, even though Silas not that good in. Big's obviously big, and if they want to prep any more combo, that removes that from the table as well. Sammy 2Slap, don't have any fried chicken to put in waffles. Actually, I don't have any toppings this week, or I should say today. I'm very sorry. My ankle has a big boo-boo, so I didn't have a ton of time. I do have waffle batter, though.
Dumbest way to say that. I love it so much. My ankle, it's got a giant boo-boo. So that's how I'm
It
feeling.
looks like you know bocce ball? It looks like
I do know about it. Oh,
I don't
that
think
big.
Yeah.
Rough. He rolled it walking into work today.
I mean, you could have given me a better cover story. That
Nope.
I was fighting dragons.
Nope. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. This guy probably tripped on a pebble. That's what happened.
Damn.
I love a Braum pickup here. Really strong into Jason Ziggs. Decently strong into Alistar and Maokai here. I think the Braum pick, this is really important pick for this team and how their comp wants to work.
Yeah, and I think it really does signal sort of something that I was thinking about coming into the game, but I'm even more sure about now, and that is that Team Volatility want to play through their bot lane. Zodiac, I believe, is their AD carry. Incredibly strong player. And the Jinx right now being so large, combined with the fact that the way Team Fried Chicken usually play is with Vexrax roaming up to help Earl King, because Earl King is a whiny baby.
Mark that down. Write that down. Earl King, I'm running. Hang on, give me 1 second. Earl King is a whiny baby. Got it.
And I
Olaf
love this
is
pick
great
for Team
pick.
Fried Chicken off in the side lane. It gives them a lot of threat.
Yeah.
The teams are basically saying, Team Fried Chicken, we're going to play through Earl King, we're going to play through mid, we're going to play through Jace, we're going to be aggressive, we're going to kill you. Team Volatility are saying, we're going to play through bot, we're going to get Zodiac fed, and we're going to beat you in the team fights.
Think if I'm looking at these,
Uh-huh.
I love that there's a clear game plan for both. The Olaf really set sail for me for KFC. I liked their comp in the beginning. It was super versatile. They were playing a certain way.
Mhm.
They're making these guys make decisions in draft. They did a really good job of reading where they were going, though. They're like, okay, that Maokai's definitely in the jungle. We've got a good idea where that Jace is going mid. That Zig's probably going in the bot lane. So they had good bans. They banned a top laner. They banned a support. And that is exactly what they picked. So they have their number. TVV have their number, right?
Mm-hmm.
But KFC's draft, for me, is scarier. I think if I put my Schmeckles down as a humble Schmeckle farmer, that's the area I'm putting him.
Yeah, I can see the threats very clearly in KFC, particularly with the added flavor of who is behind these characters. But yeah, hang on, we got some great copy pastas going on in the chat.
Want me to wait while you go get them?
These drafts are looking finger-licking delicious, but not as delicious as KFC's new Fiery Zinger Burger Hot Box and Crispy, 4,194 kilojoules. Pricing may also vary, depending on pickup and delivery. That's pretty good.
That's all. Yeah, that is a good one.
Who dares defy my will?
Hey, why don't you stop telling me what you see and start telling me what's in your heart?
Okay.
Blood.
Oh,
Blood is in my heart.
I've
That's
got.
a very interesting muscle.
It
Heart in
is.
Spanish is pronounced corazon.
Oh, really?
It is. Yeah,
That's so.
it is.
Do you watch One Piece? Probably.
I don't.
Okay.
And it's actually a disdain of pirates, not a disdain of anime.
Interesting.
Yeah. Fucking hate pirates.
Um.
They're kind of the... Like, let me just tell you why.
Yeah.
I'm a Schmeckle farmer. They're kind of the opposite of people of the land. They're kind of like people of the sea.
Yeah.
And so I got mad beef with them. Same thing with anyone who flies planes. They're people of the sky. I got beef with them.
Because they're not on the ground.
They're not on the ground. They're not with me. They're not. They're the out group. They're not in my in group.
So, as a Schmeckle farmer, then, do you not eat chicken because it is of the sky, or have chickens become of the land enough?
Nah, because I grounded it. Like if I could ground it, then I'll have it. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah. No, Corazon is the name of a character in the One Piece, and the name makes a lot of sense.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, what are the other names? Are they Spanish influence as well?
I don't think so. There's Nami. Nami's a character in One Piece.
No, that's a champion. League of Legends.
There's Monkey D. Luffy. There's Roronoa Zoro.
D. Luffy, like D E,
Well,
like Day
D,
Luffy.
like just D. Like his middle name is D. The letter D.
Okay.
Same thing with Gold D. Roger. His name isn't Gold Roger. It's Gold D. Roger.
Got you.
Or Portgus D. Ace.
Okay. I don't know. I'm stumped on this whole D thing. You guys can write this one down. I'm stumped on the D.
Holy shit.
I'm allowing it.
Yeah, I'm
Did
all
you allow
about
it?
that shit. Yeah.
Shut your dirty mouth. Pirates are bad fucking ass. You can't protect your smuggles. You don't deserve to have them. Pirates life for me. You know what, Cromulus? Sold on the pirate life. You've totally changed my perspective on shit, dude.
Okay.
Pirates, not that bad. Kind of like anarchy. Kind of into that now.
Okay, this is like, damn. Fuck. So, have you, okay. You know Muppets, right? You know the Muppets?
I love peer pressure, by the way. Anybody could yell at me. I'm down.
You're familiar with the
Muppets.
Muppets. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
By the way, just to answer 19 steps, because my brain is just short-circuiting, what's in my heart is that Less Force ganks mid, hard smurfs the game, makes Earl King mental boom, and solo carries. So, on the topic of pirates being good people, and you know, all that jazz, do you know who Hans Zimmer is?
Do I know who Hans Zimmer is?
Yeah.
Is it? I'm gonna say no, but I think it has something to do with music,
Yeah.
and it also sounds extremely German.
He's a big composer. So he composed the music for, like, I think Interstellar. Shit like
Okay.
that.
He did Gladiator too, the 2000 version of Gladiator.
Yeah. And like
Yeah.
Dune and Inception. Okay. There is a movie that combines pirates, the Muppets, and Hans Zimmer.
Okay.
Are you sold?
Is it Muppet Treasure Island?
It is Muppet Treasure Island, baby.
Okay, wait, you're not gonna fucking believe this. My girlfriend falls asleep at the same point every time we watch Muppet Treasure
Wait,
Island.
what point? It better
I
not be
can't-
Cabin Fever. I will riot if it's
immediately
Cabin
after
Fever.
like the first big ensemble number on the ship. It's like just after they have a conversation down below deck about food and apples. Almost like the same second after that conversation, and you know what? She always demands we watch it, and then Popoba, she falls asleep on my lap with the remote all the way away. So I either have to be a villain and wake her up to watch more of it, which she'll fall right back asleep, or wake her up by reaching over her and grabbing it. So most of the time, I just finish it out.
Nice.
I just watch the whole thing.
So how many times have you seen Muppet Treasure Island? It's like
So
one of my
many
favorite
fucking
movies
times.
of all time.
So many fucking times have I seen Muppet Treasure Island. I'm gonna get her in here. Hang on, I'm pissed about this.
It's good. I mean, of all the movies to have to watch
Hey, babe.
a lot.
I'm live on stream. How many times we watch Muppet Treasure Island and you fall asleep? She's claiming she doesn't fall asleep. This is a blatant lie. Come here for a second. Come here for a second. Tell everybody when you fall asleep in Muppet Treasure Island. Put it all the way on.
Hello, welcome to the stream. Oh, still waiting.
Go ahead.
Has anyone ever seen Muppet Treasure Island?
It is my favorite fucking film.
It's my favorite too.
It's so
I
good.
always fall asleep though, but I've seen it. I promise I've seen the whole thing. I know what happens. I won't spoil it. That doesn't mean I haven't seen it. But I won't spoil it.
Everyone in chat needs to go watch Muppet Treasure Island. It is
For real, if you haven't seen it yet, it's great. And I always fall asleep after the Cabin Fever song.
I literally no way. There's no shot. How? How can you fall asleep after Cabin Fever?
It lulls me to sleep. I've got cabin
It's an
fever.
upbeat
I
salsa
feel it in my
number.
bones. Yeah, but that makes me comfortable. I love me some salsa.
I respect. Yeah, I
All right.
love it.
Yeah, highly recommend it. If you haven't seen it, chat, watch it. Bet some schmeckles on how many people have seen it and how many people haven't. I'll bet at least 50% have seen it.
At least 50%. God damn.
Thanks, babe. Thanks so much.
Oh no. My,
Okay, go watch. She's gonna go watch it right now. She's gonna be asleep in however many minutes it takes to get to that part.
Hang on. We're going, but I like. Oh, there's gonna be a level 1, but the waffle cam isn't up. It doesn't matter. We're gonna watch this
Okay,
level 1.
we'll get
Am I
there.
still streaming in Discord? I mean, you're in here anyway.
I don't know. I'm watching on my own. I have 2 monitors. I'm watching on my left monitor. It's coming, Sammy. Don't tell everybody it's coming.
Oh.
19 steps said Buggo breaking out the female voice changer high budget. It's hilarious.
Yeah, we all know low budget LCS admins cannot be in relationships against our contract.
Obviously against the law.
Yeah. The shadow.
But when do we ever
Ordinance.
follow the law? I'm a pirate now. I've given up schmeckle farming. Now I take
Are you-
schmeckles from others
Would
illegally.
you say? Oh, the other selling point for this movie, chat? Tim motherfucking Curry. Okay.
Yeah, Tim Curry, pretty baller.
Mwah.
What Maokai skin is this? I missed the load-in because I handed my headphones to my girlfriend.
Yeah, I missed the load-in because I was talking about Muppet Treasure Island.
Totally fair. Chat, what skin is this?
Is it like World? It looks Worlds. I didn't know there was a Worlds Maokai skin. Okay, they successfully played the first minigame, which is Don't Proc Guardian Defender on red buff.
Yep.
So they've done that successfully. Now, I don't know if we actually finished saying, you're going to cast play-by-play game 1? And then we'll
Yeah, I'll
see.
do it. Yeah, I'm a sweaty little boy. As long as you're at 206.
Oh,
Or you're around there.
I'm at 2.
Pause. Let me know when you're at 212.
Okay. And go. Probably good enough. I don't need
Yeah,
to
if
do the
it's not, it's
shouting.
even funnier.
Yeah. I'll just do the little chit-chatting and occasionally make
Do a
a
little
walk.
chit-chatting.
Oh, I need to set up.
Hang on. Now that we're in a little bit of a lull state, I am
You know what?
gonna...
I'll talk about the game. You do all of the work. Do all the hand things. I'll do the word things. You do the hand things.
I just need to put the waffle can back up.
I'll donate $5 if there's an execute this game. I'll match that $5.
$10 for an execute.
Anyone who doesn't match that doesn't have $5.
It's DRX Maokai. Thank you, Sammy. That was
DRX
uncharacteristically helpful of you.
Sammy too helpful right now.
Alright, so talking about pathing, we do see, Shady Gecko, looks like they look for a top
My girlfriend
pick
is
there.
knocking on the windows of my office showing me that she's watching Muppet Treasure Island. Can you say one more thing? It's the middle of the... Come on, just come in. You're gonna knock all night if you don't. Okay, what's the one thing? Before someone dies, quick.
But can we get a repeat
That's
on
the
that?
one thing? They heard you.
I couldn't quite.
$35 minutes in. Okay. Go to bed then, honey. Alright, thank you. Right, Vextrax going in. Big Ignite on to Zodiac. Should be able to finish him off that first flush for the cow. Big play from Vextrax.
Okay, we actually did not hear what your girlfriend said.
Oh, well, hold on, because the Earl King's getting hit up right now by Let's Force. Big stun in the queue to follow, but it's not going to be enough.
Getting the flash out, though, really good. If you didn't see earlier, Shady Gecko, while your girlfriend was knocking on the window, did flash mid for Breadwater's flash. So I think pretty critical that you get Earl King's flash out of there, sort of put that summoner differential in.
It is a big cow, but here comes Friar's Toast going crazy on Gap Topsu. A lot of damage. Andro, can he trade? He's overheated. A lot of auto attack damage. He's gonna flash for it. No spell being used. There's a flash forward. Can he get it with the Q? He can, but he is not gonna get executed. So 97 keeps his $5. It's a kill for kill trade as the flashes get blown in the top lane.
Yeah, Gatatsu has TP. I didn't quite see if the wave got under, but it doesn't look like it, so he is going to be able to collect that wave, so that makes that 1-for-1 pretty even overall. Pretty sizable gold lead so far in the favor of KFC, just based off of the cow kill.
Yeah, 400 gold extra in the pocket of Vextrax. Ziggs was able to get an assist onto it, so that's really good. Starting to see some CS differences, though. Olaf going to be able to freeze that wave up there. You'll start to see a top lane difference a little bit. Both of them going very aggressive in their first item, though. Pickaxe and Blasting Wand, so it's going to be explosive top lane.
Yeah, just piling on those 800 gold damage boyos. And actually, we see the exact opposite in the jungle. Pickaxe for less force and the Blasting Wand there for Shady Gecko.
Balance in all things, Popoba. Balance in all things.
Balance in all. I feel insulted because I'm a surgeon and I'm always helpful. Hey, malpractice suits exist, Sammy.
Yeah.
I would say generally you are helpful. Probably. I don't know.
Also, I'm a surgeon at a gin bar.
Okay.
I could be a surgeon.
Yeah.
I could get there. Yeah.
I did see a sign recently, at a conference that said,
Sushi Monster doing a lot of damage, but here comes the reinforcements. Less force, not flashing away from Vextrax right there. Is going to find Sushi Monster, who does not have flash, can't get away. He's already used it in this fight. Can they get the stun? They do. The Ignite taking down on him, and there's the trap. They're able to pick it up. Less force picking up the first one, the second one. Now, can they give it over to Zodiac? But it's a double kill for the big boy, Less Force.
Less force putting his carry pants on. Really good use there if the wind becomes lightning. Was trying to hold it early on, eventually needs to get onto Monster. But well played overall there from the Team Volatility BYOB bot lane, and you know, they're playing how they want to play their game. Gold is now dead even.
And a lot of that is set up from Voodoo Mama Juju, who is just able to get really solid vision and then move in with less force. If you're able to go and move around, but Shady Gecko up the top lane, trying to do some return damage. Can they pick up a kill here? They should be able to, and it looks like it's going to go over to Gap Topsu. But now Vextrax, Briar Toast, can they get out? They've started the chase. But the Qs are going to slow him down. Shady Gecko just watching from the side. Gap Topsu eventually picks it up. 3-3 goes the score.
Whee! That's a great death animation. Some things are just more pronounced in the spectator client, and they make me appreciate that Riot Games is a small indie company. You know? Oh, it's so good. Alright, well, now we do have a little bit of a for KFC with that return Dembage. We do see another fight, maybe breaking out here in the top lane.
Doesn't look like it's going to amount to anything. I just want to really highlight that we were talking about how impactful this Braum pick is going to be. Looks like he might be wrapping around again for something.
Yeah.
They do have it scouted out this time. They do know that Voodoo Mama Juju is going in. I think they got eyes on Less Force for a second, too.
Yeah, just going to be able to see him probably with that Bush Ward. Force get back up. No early Dragon takes here yet from either team. But both objectives are going to be available. We get that little... There's a brief window between, I think it's 5 and 8 minutes, where Dragon has spawned, Herald has not. So that is one opportunity for to do a map that has do a map play that has no counterplay. We're not going to see one of those happening. They did make it a lot harder to take neutral objectives because they nerfed jungle.
Get nerfed, junglers.
It's just so tragic.
Speaking of junglers, Waffles is a jungler, and no, I don't think he's ever been on a Waffle stream, but we should get Waffles on a Waffle stream.
We should get Waffles on a Waffle stream.
Player of the LVLCS, named Waffles, should be on a Waffle stream. Shady Gecko, hiding in the shadows, is eventually going to drop it, and here comes the damage from Olaf. The CC comes through. The ultimate in reply, and not enough hits from the tower might burn him down. Gap Topsu lives with his life. Let's Forth on the other side of the wall. Could go over. He wants to get crazy for a kill.
Yeah, he's looking, but ultimately did not decide to go on the Maokai just yet. You know, what I'm surprised by here is I haven't seen Vextrax mid lane that much.
Yeah, they might be trying to play through Gap Topsu. Vextrax is going crazy down here in the bot lane. His Voodoo's really good positioning, and a massive shield protects his teammate for a little bit longer. Vextrax taking a lot, and here comes the response. The Ghost getting popped. The Ignite is on him. The flash forward. Zodiac picks it up. While Left Forward picks up a kill in the top lane as well. Can they get Sushi? Nice knockback from Sushi Monster onto Zodiac.
He's taking so
Not
many
gonna
minions
do
there. Yeah, just a little too many minions. Zodiac went forward, went aggressive with that flash for the Get Excited passive, but wasn't quite enough damage to also finish off Sushi Monster, so they're going to have to work to push in this wave. 40 jungle attention can come down, but they have eyes on Shady Gecko in the top lane, so that's going to be A-okay. Less
Yeah,
worse.
nice charm onto Earl King, though. A lot of damage to follow it up, too. One more hit should kill him, and Breadwater picks up the kill. Shady Gecko is the next on the target list, and that's a double kill for Breadwater.
Beautifully played there by Team Volatility, Biob, and Less Force particularly. If you don't know the tech, Jin Zhao Ultimate does percent current health damage. So if you are going for that one shot, if you're going for that aggressive play, you want to use it early in the rotation. Less Force got onto Earl King, used the R first, then did the rest of the combo, maximizes damage output, down goes Team Fried Chicken mid laner.
And a really solid time for Ari to get that double kill. Has that Everfrost can start being super impactful with setup come these team fights, especially because not a lot of neutral objectives have been taken, right? It's just that Rift Herald, so these dragons are still all on the table.
Yeah. Now we saw a little bit of a gold lead for Team Fried Chicken. Now we've got a bit of a gold lead here for Team Volatility BYOB. We're getting back and forth waffling, if I do say so myself.
I love this from chat. Bring your own Braum, baby. Let's fucking go. But uh-oh, they're looking for him right now. They're saying, we don't have to bring him. We're going to bring it to him. Nice setup shield, but they should be able to pick up the ADC right there. Shady Gecko trying to split and go onto the support. He's going to drop a massive 3-man ultimate. Stop a bunch of them. They have to flash forward for him. They should be able to pick him up with the ultimate. They do. It's a double kill for Ziggs.
Sushi Monster being served up kills on a silver platter there. Had to work a little bit to get Zodiac down, but ultimately it was no issue. And then Vexrax and Shady Gecko just perfectly delivering Voodoo Mama Juju X there into Sushi Monster's ultimate. And they're not up gold yet, but we do see the gold come right back even in this absolute yo-yo of a match.
Yeah, Sushi getting a lot of gold in his pocket there, and they should be getting the dragon right here without anyone contesting. Some pings are coming out from blue. They may want to try to find a fight after the dragon, but it is slayed by red team.
Yeah, Super Mega Death Rocket was available. Another thing to look for. Plays and fights and goes on.
We've seen some crazy steals this season, so in playoffs, especially for financial, nothing is off the table.
Yeah, I know there was recently a Worlds hype video about like lots of Barons getting stolen. Lots of Barons get stolen in like really impactful matches. Actually, it makes me think that Baron is just a bait. Which actually, how much have you played on this patch?
If I told you one game, would you believe me?
Yeah.
One game.
I haven't had the opportunity to play too much either. It's a lot harder to take Baron now. Like a lot harder.
Okay.
Especially with the team of KFC, they're going to need Olaf to be on that Baron and hitting it. And even then, I'm not sure how fast they're going to be able to take it.
Okay, good to know. Something we'll keep note of. Nice Everfrost right there on a massive charm to follow it up. Can he finish off the kill? Breadwater, one more alt forward, and he gets it. Earl King getting set further and further behind as Ari starting to roll through this one.
Yep, Breadwater has successfully broke his secrets of the 11 herbs and spices and prevented Earl King from picking up the
A lot of damage right now. Vexrax hitting Voodoo Mama. Juju gets sent back to the pad.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of the burst out of this bot lane. People don't normally think of Ziggs as that much of a threat, but there's a reason we see Ziggs bot time and time again. Especially, I feel like, in financial.
Turret plating will fall soon.
I'm starting to look at this bot lane, starting to look at this top lane for KFC. This is their win conditions right now. That Jace is just going to be there for poke, and then eventually the big burst if people are going in. Sushi and Olaf are going to cause this crazy kerfuffle in the side lanes because Zig's able to take towers really effectively. Olaf is going to be super oppressive in the one-to-ones. So I'm wondering how they're going to do this. Now they have things that can deal with it. Artie can roam. Xin Zhao is fed right now, can do a lot of damage, can win some of these skirmishes, maybe. But it's going to get harder and harder, I think, as the game goes on, even though they're up in gold.
Yeah, right now I think Team Volatility are really set up as a pick composition. You got your Ari's fed, you got your Jin Zhao fed. Those two champions are really good at taking down individual targets. And so I think what you do want to be looking for if you're Team Volatility, you want to play around an objective, find a pick, take the objective. I think it really is just that simple. Bring Breadwater, bring Less Force, try to kill Sushi Monster. If you can't kill Sushi Monster, kill Shady Gecko, kill Earl King, kill Gatatsu. Or as I like to say, Gap Tatsu.
Yeah, I love Gap Topsy. That's what I call him. I don't even refer to him as. Yeah.
I was really torn because I was writing the announcement for this stream, and I wanted to ping the players who I was mentioning specifically, but I don't want to...
Zodiac in a lot of trouble, does burn their flash. The ultimate from Maokai was not long enough to get him. Good flash choice from Zodiac.
Yeah, and Zodiac's doing a good job of adapting to the gameplay here, but now we do see Hamajuju and Less Force are going to be available here.
Reinforcements are here. They do get spotted out, though.
Yeah. Yeah, if there was a moment to go, it was right as that sapling entered the bush. Fried Chicken's going to be able to smell it out, and it's going to go away, but now Briar's toes.
Yeah, it's interesting because I either have to say that full name or you do.
Yeah, I'm not saying the full name.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Speaking of baits like Baron, that's one of them.
Yeah,
Gecko making a play down here in the bot lane. Ultimate getting dropped early from Voodoo Mama Juju, but nice flash forward from Luxport, trying to find a burning both their flashes right there. There's a full 8 from Redwater. Can they find it? A massive charm. There's the trap. Vectrax got nothing. He's going to find the follow-up, too. They're going to get a shutdown. That's a double kill for Zodiac.
Yeah, good use of the Super Mega Death Rocket there from Zodiac to pick up that gold. Now 3 members of Team Volatility are wearing shutdowns, 2,000 golds in their pocket. They're going to go for this tower. I don't know if they are going to stay for this race, if they're going to try and reset for it. It is up in 30 seconds here. But, yeah,
we call that a heads-up play. That was super heads-up, super well communicated ahead of time, too. The counter gank was there. They had the teleport come in. They knew they had to pull the trigger as soon as those 2 guys walked in, right? They have vision of this gank coming in. Pull the trigger. Drop that TP. We'll get there in time. Trust. They burn the flash out of Shady Gecko. They know Vectrax is without it. They go ham on him. They take it.
Yeah. Victory does go into Earl King's pocket, though. So let's actually maybe take a look at the gold. There's only a 600 gold differential between these two businesses. Despite Ahri being 3-0 and 2 and Earl King being 0-2 and 0, the gold differential in the mid lane is not that durable. But I do think that is something we will want to watch out for.
Earl King has to burn that flash, and just as this dragon is up and ready to be contested for.
Yeah. Dragon up will be started actually by KFC, Shady Gecko. There to secure the vision, but
just trying to get those Qs off, getting a little healing too, forcing them to come out of the shell. They're saying you guys got to come fight us because we will take this if you don't come in, and they take that challenge. They say we'll just waltz right in.
Yeah, Twisted Advance is available, but I don't know if they have the follow-up. S-Force just in the plane with that one. Nice.
Yeah, they do have an inside track right now to the mid lane, though, and they're pinging to have assistance cut them off at the pass. They're saying, put Maokai right there in that bush, have him drop some Saprolings, and see if they can take this second tower here in the mid lane, because Toes has to go right over. He's going to drop that Rumble Ball. Really good use of it to clear the way, and now they're going all in and crazy. Shady Gecko will fall to a massive hit right there. Super Mega Death Rocket doesn't connect, but Vectrax will be the next one to fall. They saw this coming from a mile away. They're able to take 2 down, and they're chasing for more. That's Force over the wall. Can he hit the W? And not.
Oh,
So this
very
chase
close
will
there.
end.
Yeah, really well played from Team Volatility. You know, I think Shady Gecko miscalculated a little bit because they dropped the saplings in that bush. But then, when Briar's Toes walked over the sapling, they started tanking turret because they were doing damage to an enemy champion.
Yeah.
So, a little bit of a misplay there from Team Fried Chicken jungler.
Silently, though, up in the top lane, Gab Topsu just starting to parade ahead of his counterpart. A little bit more CS, about 1,000 gold up on him.
Saying that maybe you're a second or two ahead of stream, so I'm just gonna speed up for a moment. And
Okay.
be good. Be fine. I am interested to see what Gatopsu can do here. Because there were resources invested into him early on in the game. As versus Monster. And I want to see this Olaf being a problem, being an issue for the side of Team Volatility. Is 1,000 gold ahead of their opposing laner, so don't think
There's a lot of players, and they're only a little bit ahead in gold, right? About 2K up in gold right here for BYOB. There's a lot of players with shutdown gold on them, though, especially 400 on that Ahri. You can allocate that to the right member of your team, and I'm interested who you think that member is for the side of KFC here. You
Now,
could really be looking pretty.
If I'm talking compositionally, it might be Olaf. If I'm talking for KFC, the team that I know, it's Earl King. It has to be Earl King. This man needs to be able to play his way. He needs to be able to one-shot people, and right now he is trying to get there.
A statement. I didn't say it earlier because I didn't want to jinx anything happening, but I did want to say this game might be won or lost by how Earl King's doing in 20 minutes.
Oh.
And so if I made that statement, this game I would be fully on the side of BYOB right now.
It's
I did not make that
time
statement,
for the 20
and I
minute
did put my
Earl King
schmeckles on KFC.
decade. All right, so if you put your schmecks on little tips, how do they get back in? What's the avenue?
You have to make sure that Olaf is just playing the split game, because Jason Ziggs, and trust me, you could 1-3-1 here for sure. You're just trying to set up something from Breadwater right now. I'm not sure that's the best plan unless you can really execute it well. Ziggs and Jace together, especially, can clear and deal with everything. There's a flash. They're going to go in for it. Throw a lot of damage onto, and they should be able to pick him up, but they don't have it in the end. Shady Gecko trying to find it. Super Mega Deathrack down the bottom, too. They do find the kill as Sushi Monster dealing with the Brick Barrel now in the mid lane. They're able to take the mid tower.
Top 2-0 comes down here from the top lane to help out with the mid siege, prevent Sushi Monster from getting dove, and they do get that shutdown, that 400 extra gold from Redwater. Now, they did not get it onto Earl King, unfortunately, so they'll be going to Shady Gecko here, who can help.
Yeah, help set things up, do a pretty good, decent amount of damage just with the kid that they have, and the base damage that Maokai has. Have a really solid setup so you can get a full rotation off onto them. I don't think that playing the 1-2-2 is really super necessary. I think you can either go the 1-3-1 or you can go the full 4-1, because you're not going to be able to push in and siege on a Ziggs Jace. You just can't do it.
It's hard.
So you know you have that in your pocket. If you want to keep making plays, that's fine. These players are all better than me. You know, so I'm not going to tell them they're doing something wrong.
Fair enough. It'll be interesting to see what happens here 15 seconds before this break. Looks like both teams are looking at contesting it. However, critically, it looks like Rumble, the top lane, does have that elite teleport, but so does Olaf, and it looks like Olaf is coming to fight.
They have started up. They are on it right now.
Let's see, Lustforce
Extract.
does have an easy way over.
Yeah, clearing a lot of waves. It's about halfway down, a teleport coming in. They want to fight regardless of whether or not they're going to take this Drake. They're saying we want to fight this 5v5. We have a small gold advantage right now. We want to use it. There's the ultimate dropped onto 3 in the back line. A lot of damage already coming out. Redwater not going to connect anybody with the charm or the Everfrost. The return ultimate is so much damage being piled onto the Blue, but it's Lustforce is able to secure the dragon. Now they're looking for Shady Gecko. They pick up the first one to fall in the fight, but both junglers are out. They can't see the Olaf. They don't need to. They kill them. Now they're going to try to sweep up the rest, and KFC are crumbling. The secret recipe is not working. BYOB gets the 8.
BYOB Zodiac played that fight like a monster. AFC were putty in his hands as he danced around the really, really good rockets. Just prevented the low health members from getting out, coming back in. You could say the team donated him a bunch of kills. I say he tactically cleared them. But really, really well played there from the volatility. Lustforce obviously did end up picking up that dragon, so puts them on 2 breaks here. Now we're at about a 4,000 gold lead for this team.
I think that the Jinx pick is working really well. I think that the Ahri pick is working really well. I think the Xin Zhao pick's working great. I think their own pick's fine. But the Braum pick is the glue for this team. They need this Braum. They need Voodoo to be playing the way Voodoo is playing. Because they've got their little dolls all set up, and they are just poking them with needles all day. They are protecting everybody they need to protect. They are dropping the ultimate. They have the shield in the right place to protect the carries. They're keeping them all alive. They are initiating these fights with the rest of the team. They are playing out of their mind. They are unsung heroes.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was going to make a point actually in loading screen, speaking of things we didn't say.
Yeah, but they're going to find Rumble right now, and they are dropping the damage on. Let's trying to help a nice flash over from Toes as Vextrax seeing a lot of damage in a mask. Ultimate gets dropped onto the Redwater. Now coming in Super Mega Death Rock. It's going to connect, and Vextrax will go down as Rumble picks it up.
They pulled a call an ambulance but not for me angle. Volatility are now going to look to Baron. I think this is a bait.
It might be a bait. It might be everything that the side of KFC want them to do. They've already found one, and it's Voodoo Mama Juju. Never compliment a player because you will curse them on the cast. Seeing a lot of damage right there, almost getting fully caught out as Earl King looking for the damage. There's a flash forward, and they're going to find some CC out of them. Really good, though. Left Force is able to turn it. Gap top 2 on the other side, trying to deal with Voodoo Mama Juju. Earl King now going to find him, though. 1 kill, 2 kill, as Earl King goes into the backline. He gets shut down eventually. Left Force was able to kill his counterpart as well. They're looking for Gap top 2 now, and they're going to find some damage. Can Zodiac kill him? He does. Zodiac is dominating 7-2-7.
Zodiac didn't have the greatest early game here, but is really shining in these team fights. 5,000 gold now is the differential, even if they're not wearing purple. And it's okay. Going back. Speaking of things we didn't say in loading screen, I was going to say, I think one of the issues with Team Volatility's composition is they don't have too much, like, fast CC. You know, like, they've got CC. The only CC that comes out quickly is Charm. Braum passive needs to stack. Jinx traps need to be walked on. And Zhao Q needs to be prepped. But I think Voodoo Mama Juju is doing a really good utilization of the Braum passive in all these fights and all these ganks and all these plays, and I think it's making up for the lack of snap CC because they're applying that passive.
Yeah, there's a couple of things that have to do with these team fights that have to do with CC too. Like, so many of these fights are getting started off with Rumble dropping an ultimate, or somebody finding a slow first. They're not looking for the intricate way to CC them immediately. They're actually looking to just change the pace of one player because they're looking for those picks. So you want to change the pace of a player. You want to have someone separate by having, you know, Earl King dives in, or Shady Gecko dives in, or Gap Top 2 runs at you, and Earl King maybe getting caught out right now, as a lot of people are going to find him out of position and back to the pad.
Yeah, Flash was just coming up. Earl King, wonder if they had that one on a timer. And now they will be able to start up this Baron, and it is burning pretty quick.
Olaf will be splitting down the bot lane while all this happens. Shady Gecko dropping the ultimate is going to find Voodoo Mama Juju and 2 others. An ultimate in, but it is going to be secured with it. And now they're going to look for more. Shady Gecko, the tree, they're going to try to knock down. They chopped him all the way back to pad, but Olaf still slicing through the enemy turrets down to the bot lane.
Yeah, Olaf fully committing to his role as a split pusher here. We're going to have to see what this base race looks like. I don't think Olaf fully wins, so it does look like they have sent Redwater to go deal with him.
Yeah, can be dealing with that split. Wolf and Bear arguing over who's actually the best chatter right now, and it might be to Wolf. He constantly is saying, bring your own something, bring your own bread for Breadwater, bring your own Braum for the Braum plays, bring your own Baron, baby, as they take it.
What about combining the two and say, bring your own Biblioteca? Huh?
Bring your own Biblioteca. Where is it? Like, my library is 2 streets from my house. I can go to whenever I want.
Well, that's pretty nice.
It's really nice.
Mine's a little ways away. Is what it is. Unless you count the library in my house.
Redwater needs some butter. They on a roll. I love that.
Oh, that's
that is
so
fun.
good.
That is fun.
That is so good. Alright, well, as someone who has money bet on KFC, how are they getting back into this one now?
Well, as someone that never is right when they bet their schmeckles, but is normally right when they don't bet their schmeckles and talks about what they think is going to happen, I'm going to tell you, I've cursed KFC. And the only way for KFC to come back in this year is if I stop betting schmeckles on them.
Take back your schmeckle bet, can you?
No, I can cancel the Schmeckle prediction though. I told you all it was corrupt, and no, I won't do that.
Ooh, that would be a rough one. But
I think I get some hatred.
how many Schmeckles are in the pot? I don't want to alt tab.
How many Schmeckles are in the pot? There's like 25k-ish on each team.
That's pretty good. And you put in 17?
12.
12.
I put in 12.
You're gonna get 24 if you win.
About, yeah.
Ah, okay.
And the next game it'll double again if I win.
Are you gonna watch World tonight? Or is it
I'm probably playing in it. I probably have to leave soon for it, actually.
Oh, which game are you playing?
I don't know who's playing tonight. Actually, isn't it like super early in the morning?
Well, maybe for me, I'm a West Coaster now.
Ah, yes. Yeah, I'm East Coast.
So the Swiss stage is really nice because they're starting the games at like 10 p.m. Pacific, which is like, I can watch a couple games before bed.
Yep.
Pretty nice. Obviously, that's 1 a.m. Eastern, but hey. $1 a.m. and 2 a.m. for NAT.
I'm on the LBLCS. We're in the Worlds this year.
Yeah, we're actually there's a hidden bracket of the Swiss stage, so they started us out with 4 losses. So if you are gonna get eliminated at Worlds, instead you face the low budget LCS, and if you beat us, you actually go home.
Yeah, if you beat us, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, if you beat us, you go home. But if you
lose to us, you
to
can stay and play in the LBLCS. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Know what's up?
It's like pity. It's like a pity thing. Speaking of pity, I don't pity KFC right now.
No.
I think that they have tools to get back into this one. The Rabadon's almost finished on Ziggs.
Pretty big.
Pretty
They
big.
have a lot of tower threats. I think they can get that going somehow, but as we see, that's just so rude from the Rumble there. Just ult the wave.
Oh, Redwater trying to find some damage, but is all the way up here. Just pestering Vextrax, dropping. He has to drop the ult.
Okay. I do think it is generally better for KFC here if they just scale for now. No. Zodiac can only be so fed. Lust Force can only have so many items. There
Okay,
is
trying to deal with the wave is 4 people from BYOB have moved over here, and their 4 is out pressuring the 1 from Olaf here. But JD Gecko trying to make a play.
yeah. Rumble doing a good job neutralizing the split push threat here. Olaf backing up the base, and that's what happens as this next dragon will be goal for Team Volatility job.
I don't normally like what Trad comments, but I've already written a 5-paragraph essay on Game 1, and I enjoy that comment.
I imagine,
Yeah, I've already done it.
like, I watched game in Financial League between Fried Chicken,
BYOB. It was fun because Earl King was in the game. Playing against Earl King was a player who named Redwater.
It's just informational. It's
Yeah.
not like an objective.
Yeah, it's just literally like just
Nothing
stating
analytical.
facts, you know?
Prom has a silly name. Hoodoo Mama Choo Choo X.
I wonder what the X is for and if he's on Twitter.
What does Rumple's name mean? They
Alright.
started up the dragon right here. It will be sold. They're able to get it. Shady Gecko looks like he's gonna go aggressive, but a massive Rumble ult is gonna zone them off as Hoodoo Mama Juju dropped the ultimate, stall them as well. Now they've used a lot though, and they're gonna go in. Briar's Toes goes golden, trying to stay alive for a little bit longer, but Zig puts down kill. They're able to get the dragon. They have the soul. They're trying to find more, but look at this coming in. Oh, Jinx is able to pick up 2, and they're gonna turn the fight right now. Earl King on his heels as they get the ace, and the TPs are coming in.
Yes, I think we saw something there that I had seen a meme video on. I didn't think it was that bad. They made Jinx passive stack. And Zodiac went fucking insane that fight. Holy
Stacked it
cow.
up, switched to the rockets, blew them up with that crazy attack speed.
Yeah.
And boy, oh boy, do I praise Voodoo Mama Jesus for keeping his boys alive.
Yeah.
Game 1, going over to BYOB.
I just scrolled out as much as I possibly could.
Only cool way to end.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
play
this
our-
is what the LCS doesn't get.
I'm gonna play
that, like,
the hype
that's
video
what you
again because I
love it.
want to bring that power.
No one dies, they're just taking the hook slides. The charms fall on the home fun.
It's going to be going down immediately. Iconic Inno Viego. Meanwhile, in the back line, it's going to be Gatatsu on this back line, and that is going to be everybody.
They are. That's the quadra kill. They're going for it. Vikram wants it. Vikram gets it. That's the pentakill.
All right, everybody.
Boy, oh boy, do we have a series on our hands. Because the Mighty have fallen in Game 1, and we're going to be entering a Game 2 that is going to be very interesting.
2-time back-to-back reigning financial champions, Team Fried Chicken, aka KFC, have been demolished by Team Volatility. Bio.
Yeah, I got to tell you, Earl King is having one conversation with his teammates, and it's like, hey guys, we should gank me more. Because Buggle didn't say this thing earlier, but now he's going to say it, and it's kind of like, it's this, oh my god, you're making a waffle right now?
I'm hungry.
Okay. They are like in this weird world, like Earl King's ahead by 20 minutes. They usually win games. In fact, and I want to make sure that I'm not speaking ill of anything about them, but during the regular season, these guys won every single series except for one.
And was Earl King behind in that one?
And Earl King was behind in the games where they lost in and you know, I'm even more clear. They played 18 total games. They won 13 of them. They lost 5. Of the 5, 4 of the games Earl King was behind at 20 minutes. He was behind at 20 minutes in this game. So make it 5 out of 6. Pretty relevant statistics. So either mentally they need to be like, Earl King, you need to be more accepting and be behind more. Or they need to be like, let's just get him ahead so that we can fix the stats here.
Yeah.
I just want to be really clear. I've never killed Earl King, so I don't know how to do it.
I have.
I've assisted in kills on him. I've never killed him.
You know, technically speaking, you have by the transitive property. Okay.
I'll accept that.
Because
I'll accept that.
my first game in the low budget LCS, you beat us, right?
That's true.
And
That's true.
then we proceeded to not lose a game the entire season, and that was with Team Fried Chicken in the league.
That's true too.
So
There's a lot going on with this. So
if
theoretically, through the transfer property, I have probably killed everyone
Yeah.
in the LBLCS right now.
Well, I don't know because
No, probably because if I've killed Earl King, we think about how many people Earl King's killed.
But has Earl King played an Econ? Is my question.
But I've killed a lot of people in Econ that are
That's
playing it again.
True.
Yeah, I think you know what. Let's make it. I've probably killed everybody. Let's just wrap it up at that, which probably means everyone's killed me. Oh my god, no.
Have you seen that there's a website where you can see if you've beaten the best?
Have I beaten the best?
Yeah, it's like beat the best. I think it's literally called beat the best, and you put in your summoner name.
Okay.
And it tells you, you have to type in.
I think I beat Riot Dash once. Is he the best?
He might be. It tells you if
the
you've
best.
ever beaten the #1 player in League of Legends through the transitive property.
Interesting.
It's pretty fun.
Coming soon. Stay tuned. Coming soon. Stay tuned. Coming soon. Stay tuned.
Mhm.
Beatthebest.co will be online soon.
Oh.
All rights reserved. At 2023. Beep 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 boop. All rights reserved. And then it's a bunch of stuff in Latin. Is that what you're talking about?
I think so. Yeah.
It's not a good website.
Yo, I've got a waffle, and this waffle.
Mhm.
Hang on. Let me get right up in the microphone here so you can. Did you hear that?
Heard a little crunch, yeah.
Hmm?
Buggleberry Finn beat Fnatic Ty Bear. Wait, what? How do I figure this out?
I don't know.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Within five champions, or 5 different players. It took 5 for me to beat the best.
Mine
That's
also took
interesting.
5.
That's an interesting concept. Someone made that site. Someone coded that site. They were like, this is a good idea, and we're now talking about it live on a stream because of how good of an idea it is.
You know,
Great job, person.
if I didn't roll my ankle today, I would have picked up some KFC to eat with the waffles. That would just be so gorgeous.
We're gonna be in draft soon. These guys are not switching sides.
No, they like me.
Yeah, you're lucky. What the hell?
I know. I don't know. What can I say?
Let's get some stats here. Let's talk about some statistics because you're a big fan of Moneyball.
Sure. I don't know what Moneyball is.
You never seen Moneyball?
I've never seen.
You would really like Moneyball in a way that I can't describe to you. Yeah, other than you'd really like Moneyball. Trust me.
Okay.
Team Fried Chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at their players. Earl King has played 2 champions the most this season. Asol and Victor.
Ooh, I'd love a victory.
With an average kill participation percentage of 84% when they play Asol, which is their most played.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So, like, this is what I'm talking about with the whole stats of, like, if this dude's ahead, the game is completely different. This dude kills so much. The Poppy can be banned away first here.
Yeah, so signaling again, they're ready and willing to go for that early Jarvan pick. Should it up? Adjusting the order of the pick. Wonder if they're gonna leave Orianna up or something.
The J4 is still up. Orianna is going to be banned. KFC has not taken J4 off the table like they did last game retroactively to the Poppy, but they also banned it last game, so they might still find it. Hey, actually, Les Force is great on this. Let's take it away from him. But he just have a good game on the Xin Zhao. So
Yeah,
what is your game plan here? Because the Jinx was also a problem. Do you take the Jinx off the table?
Right. Jinx is gone.
Yeah.
I think they're saying, well, if you can play Xin Zhao, kind of like baby Jarvan. Not really, but you know. Different things, but
You're trading first pick with that last ban, right? If you're going to take Swain and Syndra off, you're saying they can't have those. They're going to take either Jinx or the J4 here first. It's going to be the Jarvan because the Jinx was banned. Now you have to be able to respond with something strong in the jungle, I think.
yeah. I'll have to see what the draft adaptations. So far, a little bit of a salty run back. Are adapting a little bit, but have given up that Jarvan. Up. Right.
So far, the teams are 100% different.
100% different. Well, if we're not counting bans. If we're counting bans, that number go.
I'm counting who's picked.
Oh!
KFC going to take the Rumble.
I think the Rumble away in top lane has been a bit of a strong pick lately. I've been seeing it a lot. So
Gap Topsy has played it. The one game they did play in it, they went 6, 9, and 12. They
All right.
played it once this season.
can I try this copy pasta real quick here?
Yeah, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Gandharva Gudrev Sri Sri Ravi Gaptopsu Zay Shankar is a low professional player playing for the Kerala Free Company KFC in the Indian Sub-League, the low budget LCS, or the LBLCS, sorry. He currently works as a tea farmer in Mahamsmud and aspires to be an electrical engineer in
Said that Nocturne got picked up. Both that copy pasta and the champion are a nightmare. Sivir are going to be hovered right now as well, which I really like because I think Zodiac going to be switching up how they're going to be assessing this game, but still able to clear waves super effectively and be oppressive if Vexrax chooses to roam mid.
And also gives them that timer, gives them that late game carry potential we saw them perform so well on in the team fights later on in the game. Really, really popping off. And I think also quite safe into the Nocturne. And it looks like Team Volatility are full committing to that sort of late game style of composition with the Jarvan to smooth out there.
Really worried about that because as I was saying, okay, so yeah, Jarvan smooths out the early. But if you don't have a solid laner that you feel super safe picking here, like you saw the Jace early from Last Force, or from Earl King, rather. You saw the Jace early from Earl King. You're able to pick the Ahri, something you really wanted. Last Force is able to roam to you early. You got the early kill on him. Game can be won or lost just right there in the mid lane. Leona is going to be picked up here for KFC. So Vexrax can be piloting something that can CC something in the mid lane easily, like they had last game. You got to be careful. So ban smart here.
Yep. Gotta be clever about what you're doing.
If you draft in a way that lets Earl King run rampant in the early skirmishes and early team fights, it can be a real problem.
Earl King. I like seeing Earl King win, and I like seeing. So.
You just like watching Earl King.
I guess. When you put it that way.
Popobo loves just observing Earl King from
his
afar,
window,
up close,
watching him in the tower, looking.
Listen,
through.
Earl King, get a wrap on what that. Where like are people just following you around nowadays? Like, what is going on with you?
Dude has a really solid skincare routine. All right.
Yone and Ahri getting banned away, so they're picking at that mid lane.
Yeah, and Victor also banned away here, so Asol now what is left here? And I do kind of actually like. Oh, I spoke to soon.
Yeah, the Asol is the more preferred out of the two, but Victor now still on the table. Maybe they're trying to bait it a little bit. Hopefully they pick it earlier. Maybe they'll try to take it away.
Maybe Earl King just pulls out something absolutely insane.
Earl King's played a good amount of champions, right? From Taliyah, Tristana, Xerath, Jace, Asol, all this season. The one with the highest kill participation is actually the Sylas. And there's some pretty good ults that you could be taking here for your team. Kais is going to be picked up. They're going to give their king full counter.
Yeah. Earl King getting R5. Nothing else new. See what Team Volatility Yob want to pull out to round out their composition. What do you blind into Earl King? Just take his Victor?
You could. All-Star going to be the response to Leona. Be like, if you come on, we're going to take you right on off.
Bonk, bonk.
Bonk you right off. Really good CC chain that you can have with the Ornn, with the J4. So you have really solid setup for ganks and really good follow-through on ganks. You can blow people up down in the bot lane. Alistar can also run to the mid. Voodoo Mama Juju. It is going to be that Sylas that I was talking about having the highest KP at 91% of kills for his team. He's involved in when he plays Sylas.
When Earl King plays Sylas?
When Earl King plays Sylas, can be taken away by BYOB.
Yeah, really smart. And it was banned last time around, so.
Yep. So, not the Victor takeaway. Going to be the Sylas takeaway.
Here. Acid insta-locked. Hey.
All right. So, there's a timer on the game. These are always interesting ones because they officially locked in a timer.
There's a couple timers going on here.
Yeah. This game is... Okay, I hope this game gets explosive early because it'll expedite that timer for us. These teams want to go late. Nocturne and J4 going to try to provide some. J4 is going to provide some really early pressure. So is that Leona from the other side. But man, oh man, is this game going to get crazy once the ultimates are online.
Could be a little wild. Can I give you and go get some more ice?
Why don't you go do that while I talk about all of Earl King's stats? Let's talk about how many games Earl King played in the regular season. Documented on the spreadsheet. Played 17 games. He had 152 kills, 68 deaths, and 161 assists with 71.6% kill participation for his team. Those are the stats of Earl King. We're going to compare them to the stats that we have for Breadwater. Played 16 games, had 118 kills, only 33 deaths, and 119 assists with 65.8. Wait, these two players are cracked. What the hell? Both of these players are absolutely buck wild in terms of kill participation they have on their team. Really explosive team fighters, too. Number of champs, though, that Breadwater played was a lot lower. A lot of Syndra, a lot of Yone, a little bit of Ahri, a little bit of Xerath. They did have 3 Sylas games as well, so their Sylas really dominant, 29, 5, and 27 on this Sylas in the regular season. They're whipping it out for this one. I'll get the Schmeckel bets going for you guys right now. Financial semis, G2, and these guys are in the same place. They make my job easy. I'm gonna put. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because I want there to be a nice long series, I'm gonna put all my Schmeckles on the other team this time.
You don't have to be afraid of me.
All right. What was your favorite Earl King stat that I missed?
Well, I talked about how cracked both the mid laners are. Earl King, on average, 71, actually in total, 71.6% kill participation on his team, which I find to be extraordinarily high.
That's very
And even
high.
just looking at the stats, most people don't rival it. Really, the next closest person that you're finding is actually Breadwater at 65.8%. So the two mid laners are like actually crazy.
Voodoo Mama Juju gave you a little call out there. They hovered the Annie that you love so much.
God, don't hover Annie, Voodoo Mama Juju. Actually, I literally told Lessforth, don't pick Annie this. I will stop. I'll make Popoba stop streaming your game if you guys pick Annie this game. Had a whole conversation with them earlier. I am looking at all the stats and all the financial right now. And actually, Healy Wheelie is the only person I found that has a higher kill participation that has played more than 3 games.
Ooh.
At 72%. Oh my goodness, I take it back. Foreign guy from Dirty Rats Xfinity, 74.8. Who is this man?
You mean who isn't this?
Who isn't this man? Who doesn't he kill? God damn, you're a cracked, crazy person.
DRX are out though, right? Yeah. Aren't they?
Yeah.
Are they?
I don't know. You said it, man. Play that video again. We'll know.
Okay, fuck it.
No one dies, they're just taking the hook slides, the charms fall on the home fun.
It's going to be going out immediately. Iconic in on Viego. Meanwhile, in the back line, it's going to be Gatatsu on this back line, and that is going to be everybody.
They are. That's the quadra kill. They're going for it. Mikram wants it. Mikram gets it. That's the
put it on the TV. She put it on her laptop and just laid in bed.
Okay. So a little bit of min-maxing. I really don't understand how you can fall asleep after cabin fever.
She told you, man. It just puts her right to it's not during. It's immediately after, about 35 to 45 seconds once the song is concluded.
I mean, it's a good song. I don't know if I would call it like a lullaby or whatever.
I don't know, man.
It's a good song. Tell you what.
I'm fine with you asking questions. I'm not gonna try to solve them.
All right. Well, I did put a little bit of money here on KFC. 70,000 schmecks in the pool right now. Sammy
Got a
2
schmeck
Slap
with
coming
me,
in as a
bet.
heavy hitter. Wolf 03 coming in as the other heavy hitter here. Absolute Clash of Titans. If they win, Team Volatility take the dub. Right?
Yep.
BO3. They would be 2 and done, but that doesn't sound as good.
I actually love BO3 for if they make it to finals. BYO3. Like that's a pretty good play on their name. And it's also mean to them because it's saying that they're gonna get 0-3'd, like they're saying they're gonna lose. Right? So it's pretty amusing to me.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of things about Howdy Chef on the other side of the bracket, which I heard through the grapevine was actually assembled specifically to take down Team Fried Chicken.
It's a combination of Team Laser Moon and who?
I think old Team Fried Chicken players, or like Popeye's Parrots, or the KFC B Squad, as we call them.
Wow, I would love KFC beat took down KFC. Howdy Chef did have a much more impressive record of 7-0 in terms of their series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
However, the one game they did drop because they went 14-1 in all of their games.
Was to KFC.
No, it's not to KFC.
Team Volatility.
I'm not actually. You know what? Now that you're saying that, that sounds so much more right than what I was gonna say. So
What were you gonna say? Wait.
No, I'm not gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
I know the Howdy Chef game is tomorrow, but we also have the epic banger of Executive Finals happening tomorrow. Zodiac wins. He took my car, my wife, ate my children, and dismantled the industrial complex surrounding my immediate suburb.
I was right. It was to a team that did not make it to playoffs.
That's just like one of the exec teams. How am I blanking on their name?
Mac and Cheese Club.
No, not Mac and Cheese Club. Love Mac and Cheese. No, one of the ones that was in playoffs.
Minions have spawned.
What are they called?
Oh, they lost to Mac and Cheese Club though.
Did they lose?
Is that what you're talking about? Are you talking about Mac and Cheese Club taking a game off like the top seed?
Yeah. Well, no.
Yeah.
I think because Mac and Cheese Club took a game off the top seed. Coffee House took a series off of them.
Yes. Both did not make it to playoffs.
Yeah. Well, it was close. We were fighting out there.
They do have vision right now, so they know Less Force is starting on red.
Yeah. And Shady Gecko doing a cheeky little start here. Will get pinged out though. God, that summoner name should be illegal.
Nope, you gotta cast it now, bro.
All right.
I would go with Toes. Like, I would just go with Toes, I think.
What if I just call him I Suck Toes?
No, you sound just like LeChance. We wouldn't know it's you casting. You're gonna have to do... You're gonna have to be...
Going a little bit aggressive in the mid lane here. He's gonna hit level 2. Red water. Be okay for now.
I want to see hyper aggression. I was talking about this earlier. I want this game to be railroaded.
Yeah.
With aggression.
A little hard to be aggressive on pre-6 Kassadin, I will say.
Yeah, it's hard also to be aggressive with no ignites. But Vexrax trying to show him exactly what he does, which is roam.
Yeah. Vexrax, we didn't see too much roaming last game. That was an attempt this game, but Breadwater playing back, playing respectful. just letting Earl King have the lane prio. And I think this could be one of the things that did work so well for them in game 1 because, you know, Earl King, he doesn't know how to help other lanes. He doesn't know how to roam. He just knows how to get kills when he gets assisted from his team. That's my take.
I wish my team would assist me one day. You know what I mean?
Well, you play with Mighty, don't you?
Yeah, it's rough. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Mighty, if you're in chat, leave chat. I'll talk real bad about you.
Oh, love Mighty.
Explosive face melter.
Yeah, Breadwater is getting the batter on their fried chicken all wet and soggy, making that shit inedible.
Yeah. That way they can't get fed.
Yeah.
Backing up in the mid lane though. Gonna take some damage.
Oh, Voodoo Mama Juju going aggressive here. Sushi Monster has to be careful, but Vexrax finding the angle there on the Zodiac. Gonna mean a pretty net neutral trade overall.
Yeah, and CS pretty even across the board right now as well. A little bit of a difference up in the top lane and the waves pushing into Rumble, so you might see them get a little bit there, a little bit ahead, but Ornn doesn't really care.
Yeah, Less Force not quite able to find a place to impact just yet. Lane priority has been a little bit challenging here. Is just gonna go for more camps though. And flash on the mid lane. Earl King getting right on out of there. Great reaction time. Team Fried Chicken mid laner.
Really smooth because now should be alive. Like, it's bad to burn your flash. You have to do something with it for it to matter. But you're almost level 6 on Castanova.
Oh, Voodoo Mama Juju and Shady Gecko here. Earl King going incredibly low because Breadwater has that sustained flash forward first blood. Goes over to Breadwater, and now Shady Gecko is going to be in trouble with a beautiful counter gank coming on through. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Sushi Monster getting taken pretty low, but Zodiac now has to answer with Vexrax in his face. Less Force looking to do the damage, does have Conqueror proc. Sushi Monster goes in and finds Zodiac. Now, Less Force has to be careful, but Sushi Monster does as well. Flag and Drag doesn't quite connect. Can the Plasma hit? It does. Double kill for Sushi Monster in the bot lane.
No, everything went bad to worse right
Hex
now.
Flash?
Less Force.
Oh, I wanted Voodoo Mama Juju to go for that.
That was heartbreaking. It started out so good for BYOB, right? Breadwater saying Earl King is now Deadwater in the mid lane. He's able to pick up that really good kill. With Sushi getting to respond down in the bot lane, picks up 2.
Yeah, Sushi Monster get the kills, and is on a little bit more of a traditional carry this time. You know, we did actually see that earlier where Sushi Monster got ahead in game 1, but then was on the Ziggs, so didn't have a ton of like self-agency. This time on the Kaisa, it's gonna be really challenging. And now Isaac Briar's Toes taking a lot of damage. Earl King back in mid lane fighting with Breadwater. You have Topsu dropping the ultimate, and Isaac Toes is gonna have to hide under their turret.
Yeah, you did say it, so I could tell chat to go back, clip it, just grab the audio from when you said it, and then
That's
we can
fine.
play it whenever we want it. Okay, just making sure it's good with you.
Yeah.
Chat. You wanna go grab it?
Jesus. I mean, I've got my, you can't hear these because I'm gonna play the sneeze real quick because I've got that on my soundboard.
Yeah.
Love that. Love that clip.
No way. There's you.
I also love your reaction because you just. Meanwhile, Isaac Briar
Oh,
shows
my-
flash on. Yeah, Topsu gonna get the kill, but 120 turn shots is gonna take him down in return. These top laners love trading.
Yeah, they do. That's really beneficial for Ornn up there because they were starting to fall behind, and that wave won't actually fully crash, too.
Yeah, not quite crashing. TP coming back here from Isaac Toes. And, yeah. Critically, the brain is dying. Shady Gecko, pretty much unassisted, goes ahead and takes that first Drake. So
Yeah.
KFC up to a bit of a stronger position here in game 1. A 600 gold lead and a dragon to boot.
I'm a little bit nervous for the first team fight because I don't know if we're ever going to get to it. I'm nervous for the first team fight ever really truly existing. I feel like this game is going to be so chaotic with skirmishes and crazy things happening that Nocturne, Kassadin, Rumble can all start fighting
Oh,
for
flash
one
in the mid lane. Earl King getting away with that ultimate charging up. Really good because there were 3 members of Team Volatility working in the shadows.
Yeah, Sivers just down here alone holding this wave against Vexrax and Sushi.
It is true, Sammy Two Slap did remove the count out of my voice box and is now holding him hostage in his basement. And I can't get him. Very sad. But will be interesting to see what happens here. Jarvan hasn't quite been able to gank in the ways that you would think a Jarvan would be able to. Does now have that Cataclysm available. Where do you think he's thinking about dropping it?
I'm gonna guess the Rift.
Rift Herald? Okay.
No, just Summoner's Rift.
Just somewhere on Summoner's Rift.
Somewhere on Summoner's Rift. Yep.
You don't think they're going to
Because
take
I don't want to
the...
be wrong again. I've been wrong a lot tonight, so I feel like if I start saying things that like have to happen.
Well, what if they just go ahead and go on over to Howling Abyss?
Oh shit, that would really mess me up. They're on Rift Herald right now, though.
Yeah. Rift Herald going to be taken up here. Redwater, quite good in the mid lane here. So, that pressure, Earl King, chilling, trying to scale. You know, currently level 8 casting. We're looking for level 16. Got a little ways to go.
Nocturne is finally online with that level 6, and you see them roaming up through top lane right now. So they could be looking for another fight onto this Warren, who is half health.
Yeah, I Suck Toes looking to get this wave in. Geptopsu doing the damage. I don't think ult range is quite there, and they're not going to use it.
Just go farm their jungle.
King taking a bit of damage.
How many charges do you get when you take Earl King?
I think just one? It's
Really?
not very good.
It's the reason, I think, it's one of the reasons that Earl King picked Kassadin into Sylas, because Kassadin is a little bit of a Sylas counter, in that his ultimate is pretty bad for you to take, but we do see the Abscond Abduct land, and the Q fade away finds it. Meanwhile, Geptopsu might be on the receiving end of the gank. Less force roaming up here, but Shady Gecko gonna be able to sway that one. Really good job from Redwater getting the Earl King kill. Even though
Redwater knows how to win the series. Have Earl King behind at 20 minutes. They're at 10 right now, and they're in a good position.
they've got 10 more minutes to get Earl King ahead. Okay? I believe in Shady Gecko. I believe in Sushi Monster. I believe. Well, do I
But
believe in
look at
Vexrax?
these items. He's trying to break the statistics because you look at his items. They're all stacking. He's playing Cassid in the late game carry. He's going for the Rod of Ages. He's got the tier going. He's starting to cook.
Did he
You
take-
gotta let him cook.
Can you look at his like inventory and tell me if he has runes, Gathering Storm?
Whether or not he has Gathering Storm, I do know that he took First Strike, right? So he's looking just to get that extra gold, just to be a money boy. Yeah, I can look at it for you though.
Yeah, is a money boy for sure.
Notice Waffle
He
King
does.
is
He does have Gathering Storm.
Gonna make sure.
Gathering Storm and Transcendence, so even more, right?
Yeah.
Just super resets as much as you can do. Got the magical footwear too in his items as well as the Cosmic Insight. So he's just looking to do as much as he can late game.
Yeah. You see a little bit. Now, this game is a little bit more of a wet noodle fight. Last game, it was a pretty sharp noodle fight. Speaking of, we do see I Suck Toes getting taken pretty low. 1,000 here for Team Fried Chicken. Now, who do you think truly wins late game? You see Redwater picking in a really good Everfrost, but no, more gonna happen after.
Yeah, I honestly think that KFC's late game comp is really strong. The Ornn items do make me try to question it, but it's all about setup late game, to be honest with you. If somebody's out of position, your comp's not going to matter that much. Somebody gets caught and killed, your comp's not going to matter that much in terms of this. I will say that I think KFC late game, if I had to be on a team, I'd want to have that comp that they have.
I see. Yeah, I do. I'm just looking at Zodiac, though, as we do see the Nocturne ult is going to be utilized. Vexrax coming from behind, barreling in onto him underneath the turret. Cleanse is going to hit, but it's going to be a little bit too late as the skies descend and the solar flare binds him down. Redwater using that stolen ultimate
Can
to
they hunt him
get a
back?
little bit closer. Earl King coming, TP being used from the Rundle. Can't Ornn stop him? Nope, not quite. Bonk is Vexrax into the turret, but he finds his way back into the fight. Cataclysm hooks him up, and here comes the Rumble ultimate. But now Voodoo Mama Juju not taking damage. But it does look like KFC are going to be able to fall back and take that dragon.
really solid play from Voodoo Mama Juju, making sure they knock back that rack underneath the tower right there. They're able to pick up a really important kill, and they don't lose more.
Yeah. Really good overall. I forgot Equalizer. That's what Rumble was called. It escaped
This
me.
is my biggest worry, honestly, Kapoba, is this right here. Dragons 0-2.
Yeah.
Because stacking game, they want to get late as they can, and now they pushed it to a point where if Dragons start going the other way, the game's going to go so late.
Yeah. Looking to defy those statistics, build that good scaling for Earl King. Let him get those levels. Is currently level 10. I think level 13. When do you get level 2 ultimate? Is it 13? I should know this.
You should know this because you love playing Cassin in jungle so much.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, out of all the jungle champions, you know, he clears Gromp by far the slowest.
I don't know. I think I could find a slower clear of Gromp for you.
Yeah, is it Yuumi?
Because that W could be an auto reset. So you could really,
True.
you know, you should start getting chained on those.
I wonder who has the slowest ground player in the game.
I'm sure Chad knows. They know too much.
Ooh, Voodoo Mama
Nice.
Juju going aggressive is going to accidentally find Vexrax in the bush there. Sushi Monster playing the ace and safe back. Doctor Ultimate almost available here. Skies descends, Zodiac blocks it, but they still want to go in. Voodoo Mama Juju gets stunned up. Ultimate going to be used from the Sivir to help them get out, but they're not even going to use the ultimate. They're just going to go forward, and they're going to find it. Shady Gecko kills the Voodoo Mama Juju.
Voodoo Mama Juju knew there's no way we both get out of this. It's way more important that you stay full health. Uh-oh.
Yeah, got Topsu here to help Earl King get this wave in. Redwater going to be able to nice and safe there. You know, speaking of, Voodoo Mama Juju sounds like they would use a Shady Gecko in their work. You know?
Really agree with that. They also might use Breadwater.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Probably.
I don't know. Probably, right?
Maybe
Yeah.
more just like to make breakfast. I don't know.
Yeah.
God, now I'm thinking about Calcifer from Alvin's Castle. Okay, we do see a fight in mid lane. Breadwater getting the better Earl King here. But Earl King has back up. Voodoo Mama Juju has been hex flashing in this book
This is how you play the game.
so often.
Because if they start to rotate over and the Hex Splashes look good, you already have it charged up. You can use it right away again. You just need to move your cursor to go where you need to go. Herald's going to be started.
Earl King Teleport is available. Equalizer ready to go. Nocturne Ultimate can turn out the lights. I'm all paranoid.
There's Cassidin here. There's no Sivir here.
Yep. Sivir does not have PP Cassidin does.
Uh-oh. That's a crazy all to take.
That says, hey, I'm gonna engage on you, and I'm gonna send a Silas flying to your face. And you won't be able to do anything about it. Voodoo Mama Juju now gonna go and hit. They're gonna look for this. Sushi Monster is gonna be the target. A really good abscond of Duck is CC'd forever, but manages to get out. Equalizer now going down onto the entire of the enemy team. Here comes the Ornhorn Call of the Forge God, but no one's gonna be knocked up off the back of that. Earl King is in here pumping. He's charging the ultimate, and they get I Suck Toes.
If we had a damage like graph for the end of that fight, the Warren did so much in that fight, just had no avail. Was not able to do more than their big knockup on the three of them. But the amount of damage they were able to chew up was just all on different targets. They thought they had started that fight off well. They thought they found that Kaisa. They could not finish her off. TP from Casting coming in, and KFC are able to turn.
Really good from Sushi Monster to be able to get out of there. I thought for sure they were going to be dead. Meanwhile, Sivir does manage to take that turn in the bot lane as compensation for the play. Another Mr. Ellis, we did not max out on waffles. We have waffles. We've got plenty of waffles, actually. I've only made one. It's a low waffle kind of day. I think maybe the Schmeckel economy was imbalanced or something. I don't know.
I think people are recognizing like 5,001 is not worth 5,000. Sure, all day. 5,000. Oh, there it is. Batter up.
Batter up, baby.
Make
Nice.
that waffle.
Funky waffle here. Oh yeah, yeah, that's the. I've been improving on the waffle recipe actually.
Oh, talk to me about that real quick while we the wall.
Well, I've been finding some like nodules of baking soda.
So I'm sieving the... I usually don't sieve all my ingredients because I'm like, what does it really matter? But I did it this time, and the last couple of times, and I think it makes a pretty big difference, actually.
Okay.
It is dark waffle cannons. If you see a flag and drag onto Earl King, I'm gonna go turn on the lights real quick so you can do some shoutcasting in the next 10-15 seconds.
You got it. If there's a fight that does come up, and it looks like Redwater wants there to be one, they're trying to find something on a Vextrax. Teleport now coming in is Yap Topsu's going to join the fight. Harold's going to get dropped as well right now. Mid lane's going to be in big trouble, but they're going to have to turn and go for the straight.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens here. Right now, Team Volatility has the inside track, but Equalizer is available. Paranoia is available. Solar Flare is available. And here comes the open coordinated onto the backline. Sivir forced to run away, and Breadwater gets deleted. Earl King takes his revenge. I Suck Toes looking to get the kill, but Shady Gecko solo finds the AD carry in the backline. Best Force is left alone. He's going for the steal. He can't quite get it.
Oh no, it's heartbreaking for BYOB. As Yap Topsu is able to secure it with the Flame Spitter on Rumble. That smite so close from left force, but not going to do enough damage.
Yeah. Just not quite enough there, and really, really well played from Team Fried Chicken. Shady Gecko had a mission. It was to kill Zodiac, and he completed that mission. Say his real name, damn it.
Go ahead, say his real name. The full name.
Gandharva Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Gap Topsu Zai Shankar.
Steals it with Flame Spitter.
Been destroyed.
Yeah.
I guess secures it. They had more people around. Wouldn't have been a steal. Would have been a secure. Last Force unable to get that smite off.
Yeah, and you know that's a waffle diff. I'm saying another Mr. Ellis had me make a waffle, and KFC won the fight. They knew the waffle was there, so they had to bring the chicken.
By the way, I did cheat a little bit, and I want to talk about how I cheated. I told the universe I was going to put money on BYOB. I put my Schmeckles down on him, and I didn't. I put them on KFC, because whoever I put Schmeckles on always loses. So I told the universe, oh, I'm putting it on BYOB, and then I put them on KFC to bait and switch them.
So how do you tell the universe? Is the universe just chat?
Yeah, it's all the energy I'm putting forward.
I
It's
see.
like my fingers did something different than everything else in my body.
So your posture, your mannerisms, what you're eating, you know? When you're betting for Team Volatility,
What I'm looking
you're drinking
at, how
chai
I'm
tea,
thinking.
and when it's KFC,
Exactly.
you're drinking coffee. And you told
Yeah, it's
the
actually
world...
just gravy.
Gravy?
Yeah, when I vote for KFC, I just drink gravy.
Oh.
So, by BYOB, I was drinking hot tea, and I was like, oh, I got tricked right now.
Bottom fooled. For sure. Okay, so that being said, I do think that while the late game here for Earl King is quite strong, I think Earl King is the main thing that's strong in the late game, and I do think that the Ornn item value, along with the Sivir, is something we are going to have to watch out for here. Beautiful waffle. Just simply gorgeous.
Waffle.
There's a
That one
really... Okay, for those of you who like D&D out there, there's a pretty darn good D&D movie. And in the movie, whenever the characters do something cool, they call it a waffle. Because Earl King and Breadwater are fighting, but right now Earl King getting the better of Breadwater here. He's going to be able to slow him down, charging that ultimate up.
Goes back in.
Yeah, can't quite land the damage though. Breadwater going to fight back.
Those cooldowns are just low enough for Breadwater to keep healing every time that Earl King decides to go in.
You know, this might be a hot take. I really like a waffle that isn't perfectly round onto the edge. I like it when it's kind of like dissolving on the rim. I think I think that's ideal waffle.
It reminds me of my own character. Like I'm not fully formed. Like I am just a waffle, but
I am imperfect, but I am delicious and good with maple syrup on me.
Exactly. That's why every morning I coat myself with maple syrup to remind myself I'm not perfect, but I'm really tasty.
Yeah. Amen.
Uh-oh, the bait being started.
Yeah. I don't know. Well,
Is this
early.
secret enough? Oh, no, it
He's
is
spotted
not.
out here. Rumble
Oh,
ultimate to utilize
no.
Nocturnal coming in the back line. Zodiac has to be careful, manage to spell shield some of it, but here comes Sushi Monster looking at that light flashing forward, getting the enemy to carry, but on the backside, Geptop 2-0 and Shady Gecko have been killed for their effort. But now Earl King is available, dropping the ulti, trying to get the damage. Breadwater looking now, it's a disaster. Sushi Monster going low. Sushi Monster getting taken out. It's Earl King versus the world. Vextrax isn't there. His eternal partner in crime. And Earl King looking to go, but a double flash over the wall means that they're going to look for him aggressively. Abscond Duck doesn't quite land, but the knock up does. Earl King going low, but is so cooked on this ultimate, able to do so much damage. Voodoo Mama Juju looking over the wall, but Earl King is just running. Breadwater looking. Abscond Duck not quite gonna land. Earl King pings the thumbs up. Does he have enough mana to get away?
What a crazy interaction right there. Massive props to the side of BYOB though. Ornn with a huge ultimate, then a double knockup twice onto the same two guys. Was able to get followed up with the J4, the flag and drag coming through, and they were able to get some kills onto their team. That fight looked trouble from the beginning. A massive Rumble ult started it off, then the Nocturne dropped theirs to make it all go dark. But all in all, better for BYOB.
Yeah, it was just a little disjointed. Sushi Monster flashing into the backline to take out Zodiac, but then Vextrax wasn't quite available yet to play that fight with them.
Zodiac's
Now
right
Volatility getting this Drake. Equalizer not quite available. Zodiac gonna be in trouble. Here comes the Nocturne ultimate. Cataclysm gonna be utilized. Earl King going back over to the pit. Vextrax is going to be slain by Breadwater. Zodiac taking incredibly low damage coming over from Geptop 2, but now Shady Gecko going to be the next one to fall. Earl King hard in the back line, and Sushi Monster rains down the Acathian rain. I Suck Toes left alone in the pit to deal with the aftermath.
Ornn just sadly crying in the pit. I have no way to get over this wall, and I have no way to get away from these three as they're going to whittle me down into nothing.
Yeah. They don't care about Dragon. They need the ace. They get the ace, and Team Fried Chicken are biting back.
Yeah,
Sorry, pecking. They're pecking back.
They're pecking back. They don't fight back. They peck. So underwhelming to have your verb be peck. We're pecking back into the game.
Yeah.
Oh, Phoenix Fire!
You're pecking at that waffle right now. How is it?
It's pretty damn... I'm very hungry.
Nice.
Normally I have a big old snack when I get home to work, because most times I forget lunch. But I didn't today, because I needed to rice my ankle.
Yep. And obviously, if you don't know what that means, it means rest, ice, compression, and elevation. Make sure that your ankle gets healing, because he tripped on a pebble on his way to work today.
Yeah.
Earl King.
It was a very small pebble.
Now you're playing. I love that you're playing into how underwhelming it is. Yeah, it's a super tiny pebble.
I mean, it
Yeah,
really
sure.
just reminds you the smallest things in life can cause the biggest difference.
Exactly. Color yourself in maple syrup every day. Remind yourself of that. Trip over pebbles to remind yourself of that.
Sprain your ankles or break. It could be broken. It's probably not. I hope it's not.
Sammy T-Slap willing to do surgery if needed.
I would rather not have ankle surgery. From what I understand, this is mostly treated with rice. And now I mean eating rice.
Yeah, BYOB might need to rice their wounds after this one because, man oh man, Game 2 looking very different than Game 1.
Yeah, it is tough. Foreign items are starting to occur, which I think is very good.
It's needed. They're down in gold right now, about 5k drop.
Okay, if Saw... ultimate coming down here, but counter ultimate gonna be utilized. So much damage coming over here onto Breadwater. And Geptop, he's gonna go unstoppable for that one. Meanwhile, Vextrax follows Less Force all the way under the turret.
Yeah, Zenith played following the flag and drag there. It's not going to matter in the end, but pretty funny interaction.
Zenith Blade is a very strong name for a relatively underwhelming ability. Not saying it's not good. Great ability, very important.
I'll bring you to the tip. It makes sense for the name. There's a lot of damage going in right there. Voodoo Mama Juju in trouble. I'm Shoutcast
Taking
again.
a lot of damage there. That's okay. I didn't shout. You told me to shout at you, and I didn't.
Rampage.
It's true.
But it is all good. We do see Zodiac able to clear this one. I spoke too soon. Vextrax looking for the damage just to be finding that Zenith Blade Cleanse is going to be utilized, but It's not enough. A good fight. Nice catapult keeps them inside. Ornhorn coming over, and that tower is cooked now. Condom Duck going to keep Vextrax in range of the turret, and that is going to be one dead follower of the Solari.
There we go. 2 for 2 then in the end.
Yeah.
Oh, 19 Steps says another time for another waffle bud.
Oh, okay. 1 second.
I imagine you're doing this while like either balancing on one leg or you're leaning over while one leg is like elevated in the air.
Yeah, so I got one leg up on my desk, and then I've got
Awesome.
my waffle batter sort of set up. I have a whole table dedicated to waffle iron.
It's amazing. What a strong and worthy table.
Yeah.
Just like these are 2 strong and worthy opponents, going head to head should be 1-1 after this one, as long as KFC can close it out.
And the strong and worthy power of the Cuisinart Belgian round double flip waffle. You know,
Double flip.
I think we should ask Cuisinart to sponsor our stream.
Sure. Chat, draft up an email to Cuisinart, please, for us right now. Imagine that you're me, Buggleberry Finn, from the LBLCS, and you have to send in... I'm giving you an AI prompt right now. Chat, you're AI for me. Develop an email to... I want to say probably like the sales team or the PR. Who would do promotions here? Who would be in charge of... chat, figure out who I would email and then draft up an email for me. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome.
The best part about that is that after saying that, I then went to my little water bottle and I started sipping out of it.
I love a water bottle.
Chat, do everything for me. And then I sip my little water bottle.
Yeah, instead of Chat GPT, it's LBLCS GPT. And,
LeChance does not do the emails because you don't know this. LeChance either sneak...
yeah, Breadwater taking a lot of damage with Voodoo Mama Juju and Lust Force.
Why not?
Available to back him up.
LeChance is not allowed to email other participants in the voice of the LBS because either toe things come out and starts talking about toes and it gets weird fast, or what LeChance does is gets really angry. Like, he just hates internet writing. He gets so angry,
Hey,
so
Ornhorn can be utilized here. Speaking of toes, I Suck Toes going forward on the gap top. Brittle Quack's actually being quite good. Zodiac, though, taking a lot of damage on the other side. Earl King goes unstoppable. Meanwhile, Team Fried Chicken are sitting on the dragon, but Less Force is here. Can they kill him? They get him down, and the Baron falls. A little
had
bit
to go for
dicey
the
there.
desperation steal. Couldn't quite get it. They did stop around 2,000, but he couldn't poke it down that last 900 and go for the smite.
Yeah. Oh, Nocturne Ultimate can be utilized. Paranoia here. Here he comes flying in under the turret. A beautiful, beautiful effort thrust, but not quite giving up. I Suck Toes gonna look to do the damage. Cap Tops who just barely gets the shield.
You had to use the E to go back onto the Rumble ult that was already on the ground. Earl King gonna run rampant in the base now.
And dare I say, we have ourselves a series.
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
Yeah, we will be going to the game 3 right here because KFC peck back here in game 2.
They peck back hard. They say we are chickens of the land that are approved of by Schmeckel farmers everywhere. We'll take you to game 3.
Is hashtag peck hard? Is that is that good for KFC? Should we go with hashtag peck hard?
I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, we do get to go full bootleg because the only 1-1 overlay I have, through nothing but my own sheer laziness, is the best of 5 1-1 overlay.
No, it is not. Is that true? Hang on. This is to find you in Discord. I will send it while you talk about eating that waffle while you're eating it.
Well, I'm not going to eat this waffle. I'm going to save this waffle. Sorry.
To eat in a second. Oh, to make a next one?
No, I live with 2 other people. One of which is another member of the Low Budget LCS. The other one I think has played in a couple LBLCS games as a sub. And so, I want to feed them too. We can all share in the boon of the Denny's.
Is it Damien?
No, it's not Damien.
Oh. Sorry, Damien, if I just outed you a little bit. I was just shooting the shit. You did move recently. I don't know if you all moved to work at a new coffee house or how that worked.
Yeah, totally. Okay.
If you guys ever got like, let's say more people to play underneath the coffee house like team, would you consider an expansion of the franchise and of the name?
we've thought about making like
Coffee Mansion,
cafe
like, would you
house, tea house, as like junior team.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that, but I think you should go a little bit more. Like you should like hole in the wall. Like you should name your teams like little coffee joints, not like obvious names. Like it should be
Coffee Shack.
Well, no, hang on. You're going a different way. That's a B-52's reference. I don't think that we should do that. Let's do like
Sorry.
that.
No,
I
you
think
didn't.
you should do names for coffee houses. Like names
see.
for cafes.
So Starbucks.
Like, yeah. You know. Not necessarily that, but like, you know. I can't think of a coffee house name now. Hang on, I'll get there. Cinnamon Oasis Luncheonette.
I'm sorry, that is way too specific for you to have pulled that out. Did you Google coffee shops near me?
No, I just thought of a name, and it just took me a little bit of time, and I rambled while I thought, and it's a good skill I have.
Did you ask ChatGPT for a name?
I don't ask ChatGPT anything because I think for myself. I ask Chat for names. Chat, give me some coffee house names.
Chat LBT.
Yeah.
Chat low budget technology. Oh, they want you to do Schmeckle bets. Close them out.
All right, who won? KFC?
KFC. Actually, I bet on KFC.
So did I. So I'm actually really happy right now.
That's a plus 17K, baby. Woo!
I now have over 1,000 Schmeckles on my phone.
Yeah, those were some good returns.
First time in a long time. Brew Buds, nice, Loki. Thank you. Brew Buds is great because it has two meanings, right? In the morning, you brew coffee, and at night, the other brew or the other bud. Really, it's like a double. It's a double.
Yeah, we can serve
Great work. Great
espresso
work.
in the morning, corianders at night.
Exactly.
My cat is looking at the waffle. Do you want one? I don't think he'd eat it if I gave it.
But like, I'm just to throw out a couple more. Like, you could do like Wide Awake Bistro. You could do the Drive Brew Diner. I kind of worked that one off of the Brew Buds one because I think like you could like a drive-through, so like a Drive Brew Diner. And that's what you name the teams that are lower down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Actually,
And by the way, I'd play for Cinnamon Oasis Luncheonette. I thought of that name and I like it a lot.
Can someone tell me if waffles are toxic to cats? I don't think so.
Are waffles chat? Let this person know if they're killing their cat. Thank you.
This person, wow, I see how it is. I understand my place.
They have to make a new lobby.
Yeah, we're here.
Because this is Blind Pig.
I'm putting on some funky music. Oh, yeah. We're coming at you with Hot Game 3. Team Fried Chicken versus Team Volatility Biob. Actually, you know what? I should call him Team Volatility Biob. That was my original name for him. We're gonna get you good. Get you good and ready. Finals.
I'm having a chat with them. This is all the typing
Thanks,
back and
Loki.
forth that I'm doing.
I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let him have the waffle.
He wants them, but he's also on a diet. When I got my cats, they were at a 9 on the fat cat scale,
Which is something that exists.
What if you just made a meat waffle?
I've thought about it.
As long as you thought about it.
Don't try to eat my fingers. I will win.
As Popobo fights with their cat,
His name's
who
Phantom.
also might be the other member of the LBLCS.
Yeah, actually, got me. Plays Yumi.
Of course, you would think that a cat would want to play a different champion, though.
Well, it's comfort.
Like a cat, maybe a cat that could become something else, like Nidalee.
Yeah, but he's a little stupid head.
Oh! Hope you heard that, cat.
Don't try to bite me. Victim. Very cute.
I do think that like tempo and mentality are really important, especially in these longer series, right? We're not in those 5-game series yet, so it's not super crazy. Like you can kind of bounce back in those, but usually in 3-game series, the team that just won, as long as they don't get too much hubris going on in their system, have the upper hand because they're not on the back foot. Their back is not against the wall. They have a little bit more control, but they need to rein it in. They need to make sure that they're not overzealous here.
And it does look like we might have the repeat teams on the same side. What it looks like.
Oh my God, you are the luckiest streamer of all time.
What can I say? I'm just built different.
And humble.
Yeah.
Built different, humble.
By far the most humblest. Number 1 at the top of the humble. No?
Zelius messaged Les for us not to pick that crappy Sivert champ again. Providing they listen, it should be BYOB 2-1. It's actually whoever I tell the universe I'm putting Schmeckles on that will lose. Just to be clear.
There was some amount of agreement that if it went to 3 games, we were going to play Civilization 6. And I did ask if the casters could play. We're going to have to see how that one pans out, if this does turn into a Civ 6 lobby.
I'm a real manipulative piece of shit when we play games like that. I want to be clear. I just lie through my teeth. And you can't tell because when I tell the truth, it sounds the exact same.
Interesting.
So it's
So you're
another
like,
one of
no,
those.
I'm not going to war with you as you like amass troops.
I
on the
don't
border.
know what war is. I don't know how to do it. Somebody help me. As long as I don't giggle at the end, it's pretty good.
So if you giggle, we know you're not lying.
Actually, my go-to move in Civ 6 before we jump into this draft right here is I name my capital like the Honey Hive or something, and then all my little different cities are bug references, and I only build workers and like establishments, and I'm just really clear that I'm playing as though an insect is playing, and I'm here to take over your area, but I'll never hurt you unless you hurt me first, and then that's all I'll do, like a bee. Like I'll just come after only you, and I will ruin your game as much as you've ruined mine.
You're like a giant hornet that remembers the face.
That is what it is. That is what I'm like. Gwen and Sindra looks like they're going to be banned, taken off the table here.
Yeah, pretty similar. Both teams have a victory, so I don't expect bans to change too much, but it is those little last few adaptations that we're going to see that should make the difference. So it will begin to see happening here.
Oriana also going to be taken off the table. I wonder what this last one is going to be. It's going to be the Nocturne. They found that a little too crazy from Shady Gecko last game.
Yeah. Nocturne. Oh, bye-bye. Jinx going to be gone, so we're already seeing a little bit of adaptation from the game 2. So Jinx, I believe, was the last ban. A little bit of strokes discussing the final ban. And yeah, so Poppy left up because now I don't think they're planning on at Jarvan. I mean,
yeah, but the Jinx is off the table, so I wonder what that first pick does become.
Yeah. Rumble.
Oh my goodness.
It is
The
true.
Rumble Prio becoming... Rumble has 100% win rate in this series.
Rumble does have a 100%
win rate in this series right now. And so Team Volatility say, what? We'll take it.
We're gonna go with the stats. That's what Team Volatility is saying. We're gonna go with the stats.
Yeah.
For sure. Going with this. And the statistics say, I mean, they've been playing with stats all series. Because the statistics say Earl King is involved in all their kills. Playing hard. Jarvan now going to be taken away by Team Fried Chicken.
Interesting.
Also, this is incredibly late. I do think someone gave you an It Takes Two for 10.
Sure.
Like, at the beginning of the...
Got it.
Got a lot of requests. Touch that. All right. Get it done. Jin Zhao coming back from game 1 here for Team Volatility. They say, what if we just have to have that competition? However, Jax, which was previously banned in round 2, is picked up early here for Gap Topsu. So, have to see what's going to happen up here in this top lane. I don't think we're going to see a wet noodle fight. I think this is going to be decidedly a dry or even potentially hard and rigid noodle fight. That came out wrong.
No, make sure we clip that one. Chat, if you need to, go for it. If you don't want to, that's okay too.
This stream is going to be the undoing of my casting career.
I'm gonna get Bear on a. He's gonna make another video like the one we have right now, but it's just gonna be you saying naughty things. Gonna play it over. It's gonna be a stream hype for when you're streaming. I love the Braum being put back on Voodoo Mama Juju because they're just going back to what worked right here. They don't have the Jinx this time though, and they're not gonna have that full counter in the mid lane because they're gonna play Earl King on R5 again.
Yeah. Will be interesting. Gonna happen here. Again,
They're
Victor,
begging for the Ziggs ban. Kassadin taken off the table though.
passing it away. Victor available. ASOL available. But I am wondering if they do decide they want to play more through their top lane and just give Earl King a scaling pick. Because you've got Jax, very strong carry. It's into the Rumble, which has an incredibly high priority. And you've got this aggressive early game Jarvan. I'm just thinking maybe they're adapting their strategy and they're saying, hey, we can't actually win playing through just mid if Team Volatility are always ganking mid. So we're going to have to go top.
Kaisa gonna get banned away too here. So a lot of mid lane picks being taken off the table here for Breadwater, right? The Ahri, the Yone, the Syndra, all really big things they played. We
Swain
saw the
potentially.
Silence last game.
I think Swain's probably
Swain
an ADC
potentially.
pick, but
Yep. They still have Xerath. They played some Xerath Vex. The Orianna banned by them is another thing they've also played too, so that's going to be off the table. They might have to be dropping into a new champion zone here on game 3. I wouldn't hate to see something like Vex here, but I think you want to play with your team.
yeah, Ziggs, Leona, tried and true classic bot lane. Going back to it in game 1, see if they have some of the similar flaws. It does look like Team Volatility just want to run back game 1. I don't know if they're going to do it pound for pound.
Well, they can't because Jinx is off the table, so
yeah.
Felios is going to slot into that spot. And Ahri is off the table for the mid lane, so their carries are going to have to be different, mid and the ADC respectively. Obviously, Rumble, Zinzao, and Braum are the 3 of the 5. They're going to stay the same.
Yeah, I have eyes. I can.
Or for chat, I appreciate that you are announcing that you can read. This will now be humiliating if you ever misread something.
Yeah. I mean,
That's also a great clip, by the way. I can read.
I can read.
And then we just go over all of the times you misread something.
Oh, that's good. You know what
I
Oh,
like this a lot right now.
Okay. What's your take?
What's my take? If I want Earl King to have a pleasant experience, it's Zed. If I want him to play for his team, it's not Zed.
I don't know if Earl King plays much Zed, but I would love.
I think Zed is a really fun pick into Vygar. It is just batshit crazy. I think you play something completely different, though. I think you actually play like a really zoning, powerful, scaling AP carry. They're going to go the Tristana instead. They have played Tristana in the regular season. So it's not a
Not a new pick.
it's not a new pick by any stretch of the imagination. They played it twice, 15, 8, and 20, respectively. Which is a 4.38 KDA, by the way. That's quick math. It's also done for me on the next slide.
Quick math.
It is one of their highest gold per minute champions. Probably because they normally get tower plates.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, so if Earl is going to be playing not as kill heavy, we'll have something that can this pressure in the side lane. You know, Ziggs Tristana, the game can end like that.
Really fast. Yeah. Yeah. People in chat were saying take the Ziggs away. The Ziggs got picked. Chat was warning. Chat, did we finish my email that I'm sending to Cuisinart, by the way? Because I kind of need that. I was going to send them an email tonight while I was feeling it. By the way, I've sent, here's emails that LBLS has sent. I've sent all of Paul Rudd's agents multiple emails. He's got 3 agents that I've contacted. They've received multiple emails from the LBLCS. I want Paul Rudd to be our spokesperson. This started back in 2019. This has been an ongoing thing. I occasionally send them an email like, we are a joke, but we're not a joke. This is how I word them normally too. But like, Paul would love it. He'd have such a good time. He really just has to say like a couple phrases. That's it.
Is he on Cameo?
You can't use Cameo things in Twitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can do it like with the expressed consent of the person that you're getting it from. But yeah, you can't use it for any public gains. So anyway, I've contacted a bunch of Paul Rudd's agents, waiting to hear back. Really
interesting. Well,
if you know him personally,
hey, can we get that Schmeckel back going? I want a Gamba.
BYOB's on the blue. Bring your own blue side. KFC on the red. I'm gonna get my Schmeckel bets going too. Now that I have some.
Yeah, do it. You have the mythical power to both bet and close out the predictions. 29K coming out from Monkey D. Luffy 93 in the chat. Famed One Piece enjoyer, definitely watches the anime.
And totally is no Spanish.
Yeah, Corazon.
Means heart, bro.
Yeah.
Bring your own blue baby got flagged. That's so funny. You can't color babies.
Well, I mean, I could see infant death being like a thing there.
Okay, really dark. Yeah, I guess. I was thinking Smurfs immediately, which is a completely 180 from where you were.
Very different. Very
I was
different.
very much in Smurf territory. I'm going to stay there.
Yeah, let's
go
to Smurfland.
I want to stay in the Smurfland. I'm going to stay in Smurfland.
Yeah, Buggle has extra superpowers. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to wait and see who has more Schmeckles bet on them.
Windmills, I have my account on my phone, which I'm betting on, and then I have the account that is this one that I just typed in all caps. That's me. So I do have all the powers. I can bet in them and close them. Have you ever heard of like dictatorships?
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, this is one. Welcome. The only good thing is that like I am benevolent. So, you got that going for you.
Yeah, it's always good to have a benevolent dictator. Very efficient, Stuff gets done.
Stuff gets delegated. That's my motto. That's what I run on and vote for myself every election.
Yeah, actually, we do have democratic elections in the low budget LCS.
We do. It's just me that votes, and it's me that runs, and that's it. And it will never change, and that's how it works. And you can accept that now.
I thought anyone who can vote can run, but you're the only one who can vote, right?
Right. It's tricky. I could choose not to run one year. It might fall apart, baby.
Anarchy. What if we changed it to the ALPLCS? The anarchism. Yeah, anarchism. Anarchism
there.
low budget.
Hey, someone clip that and then put it right after I can read. Someone put it right after he said I can read. Just put him stumbling over words.
And then add an I lick toes on the end.
Yeah, that would be great for me. I would love it so much.
Oh,
I'm
God.
telling you, Earl King, as cracked as he is jacked. I saw him at a 7-Eleven the other day buying Monster and adult diapers. I asked him, what are the diapers for? And he said, they contain my full power so I don't completely shit on these kids. Then he hopped out the door. This is true because he's on Tristana, so he might be just hopping all around the map.
Yeah. Absolutely. I would believe it. Earl King, famous B-hopper, CSGO gamer extraordinaire, Counter-Strike prodigy, you know.
Whoa. Can we read the Breadwater copy pop?
Oh, yeah, this one's good. Breadwater knows how to win games. Preheat the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Butter a 9x5 by 3 inch deep loaf pan. Cream the sugar and butter in a large mixing bowl to light and fluffy. Add in eggs, one at a time, beating well after each addition.
That's how you win games, baby.
How you win the low-budget LCS. Bake a pretty cake.
Hey, Paul Rudd, we'd love you for a spokesperson for us. Wait, if we could get Paul Rudd to just read our copy pastas, though? Like, Paul Rudd... Oh, I kind of like the idea of parading Paul Rudd around... And Paul Rudd's agents, if you hear this, shut the fuck up, don't tell him. We parade him around like a monkey, like, you know, like he dances for us and he does other stuff for us. But mostly what he does is he reads copy pastas whenever a new one is posted.
Only if it's new.
Only if it's new, right. And then we have them all locked in, but he also has to go through like a beginning stage where he reads everybody's name that
And more,
participates in the LBLCS so you can so you can just splice them in. Here I go.
Yeah. So we can just slap them on in there. And we are in it to win it, baby. Yeah. We have game 3. Who will proceed to the finals and who will be eliminated? Kato, unfortunately, Cameo you can't use for public promotions. We wouldn't be able to put it on the Twitch stream unless we had explicit permission.
We could put it in the Discord.
Put it in the Discord!
We could put it in the Discord. That is something I looked up and into.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want Paul Rudd to be posted in the Discord, actually posted on Cameo. If we donate enough money one stream, I will make sure that the LBLCS allocates it all to making a famous person say our copy pastas in a really long cameo and put it in the Discord.
Do you think it would work if we approached Paul Rudd and said, hey, we raised this much for charity. You don't have to do anything, but
we raised it for people that are dying, Paul.
Minions have
I think I should do the
Paul.
I think I should do Yeah, Paul. Who's the most popular now, Paul? I'll do all the talking because I think I'm like pretty persuasive.
Mm-hmm.
How much is Danny DeVito on Cameo? Is he on Cameo? Chat, go look up Cameo people you want and then tell me the prices. And then donate that much money and I'll do it.
What's the,
Chat, do all the work and I'll click 2 buttons.
Hi, Gilbert Godfrey here, telling you to subscribe to the Low Budget LCS.
Could you imagine if, like, chat actually rallies behind this idea, raises all the money, and then I just do a bad impression of the person they wanted to open?
Aggressive here from Voodoo Mama Juju and Zodiac. Sushi wants her forced to flax already. Meanwhile, Vexrak's going to be stunned up in the mid lane. A little bit of a bush cheese happening as Sushi Monster is forced to walk all the way around. Great play for the volatility bot lane.
That is such dirty setup from Voodoo Mama Juju and Zodiac down in the bot lane. And this, again, you've got Voodoo on his favorite boy, the big boy Braum.
Big boy Braum. Yeah, I'm going to hit level 2
big
here.
meaty boy, dude. Look at him. He's a big Mama Juju.
I love a big Mama Juju.
clip that too. Please clip that too.
You know, I don't think it's too early, actually, so we are going to have a vote for the MVP of this series. Who do you think is in the running right now? I absolutely think Voodoo Mama Juju is in there.
I think Voodoo Mama Juju and Breadwater have to be on the side. You could maybe throw Less Force in there.
Mm-hmm. He had a really good game 1.
He did. No one's had a bad game. In my opinion, I think those 3 are the only ones I'm throwing down. If you got to make a list, right? 3 on each side.
Uh-huh.
Less Force, Breadwater, and Voodoo Mama Juju are my 3 for BYFB if they take it. And I think Earl King, Shady Gecko, and oh god, it's tough.
It is tough.
I want to say Gap Topsu though.
Yeah, Gap Topsu has had a major impact on this series for sure. And I think our choices will be solidified as the games.
Yeah, we still have a whole game to play. Someone could still emerge as the clear, crazy bad boy of the series. I think we should get away with MVP. I think they should be the, well, no, because they're not always boys. But I like the idea of a bad boy of the series.
Oh. What most baddest?
A rebel?
What would the acronym be? Oh, Gap Topsu has to be careful. Counter-Strike gonna be used. And flash away from I Suck Toes.
Yeah, that J4 did walk over, and they did not see it right away. If the Counter-Strike hadn't landed and the Wagon Jacket had come up from Shady Gecko, they could have been in trouble.
Yeah. Interesting. We do have Earl King pressuring pretty hard here. He'll be trapped in a little bit of a baby cage, but that's fine.
Wolf kills me in chat. Wolf is the MVP of chat. Bring your own bad boy, baby. Let's fucking go.
We do see Less Force getting up here in the mid lane, but too much for him to do, as Tristana's pretty hard to gank.
Sure, taking a lot of damage from Earl King, man.
Yeah, and I think that
Team Volatility are playing this early game quite well. They have a lot of scaling here, and they're playing really respectfully of this J4. They're playing respectfully of the Tristana, and I don't think they're getting baited into some of these early fights as much as I would love to see chaos happening. Earl King going to be looking here. Or sorry, Less Force onto Earl King. Cleanse going to be utilized. Shady Gecko also available.
Good decision. Shorter cooldown. Just walk on it. Do the cleanse. Walk away. That's an easy one to time if you're doing it with intention.
Yeah. Good play there. And is looking to pick up a plate for themselves. Redwater very low. He's going to W in. Flash forward. He wants it. He gets it.
First blood going over to Earl King.
Oh man, this man is hungry for kill.
Oh, Voodoo Mama Juju just not quite able to get the Braum passive on a Sushi Monster there, but it might not matter. Still taking a ton of damage here. Zodiac using those guns.
And Voodoo Mama, on the top
we
lane.
got Flag and Drag going. Gap Topsu using the Counter-Strike to get that stun down. I Suck Toes could be in trouble, but uses the Equalizer, and they're gonna say, you know what? That's okay. We don't want to sit on top of Rumble ult. We will we'll let you farm your wave.
Yeah, really good from Toes up there in the top lane. And really good from, I was gonna say, Voodoo Mama Juju has taken 2 different runes down here on the Braum, game 1 and game 3. They took the Guardian in game 1, which I really liked. In game 3, they took an Aftershock, and they were able to proc it and make it really effective so far twice.
Yeah. Good situational awareness on the builds, not just doing, you know, base recommended, saying like, okay, I'm playing more aggressive here, so I'm going to go the Aftershock. I'm playing more defensive here, just make sure the base lives, so I'm going to go.
Yep.
Counter-Strike going to be used here, but Gap Topsu not quite able to get in range. That means they might be in trouble here. Critical cooldown is going to be utilized. Yeah. Gap Topsu just
Forcing
has
to
to
run
walk
away. Yeah, that's good too because you have a wave in a good spot right now. Rumble is a little bit trickier to farm with while not pushing the wave though, but looks like first Drake.
Yeah.
Going over to KFC.
We saw them stack the Drakes last game. They're working on it again this game, bringing 4 people. Going to be taking it down. Voodoo Mama Juju not going to be enough. But Vexrax actually decides he wants to fight it. Voodoo Mama Juju not taking that much damage. Braum is quite a beast boy.
Listen, I'm a big fan of a lot of different financial players. Voodoo Mama Juju is really selling me on what they're putting out in the world. I gotta say, I love fun support players to watch. I've watched Vexrax play for a lot of years and spoken their name many times. Voodoo Mama Juju, I've definitely casted a few times, but this series in particular has made me have feelings. I have feelings for Voodoo Mama Juju.
Oh. How does your girlfriend feel about that?
She's asleep because she watched Muppet Treasure Island, so we need to
Got
talk about
past
it.
cabin fever.
Damn. Unlucky. We did see Earl King roam up here in the top lane, but Last Force also going to be available. Hanging out Earl King there. Alright.
Force. Lurking.
Gonna be coming here. Gaptopsu does have counter available. When he comes lightning hits, but that's so much damage. Gaptopsu using the ultimate.
Nice.
A really good ultimate from Last Force. The flash away, they get him down. Meanwhile, Earl King takes a ton of damage in the mid lane.
Turn at the end, absolutely crazy. Another reason why he might be cemented as the possible MVP of the series if his team can pull it out.
Vexrax looking mid lane now. Sushi Monster following behind. They're gonna look onto Vexrax. Diddy Gakko looking up here on the top lane.
Do you say Vexrax was rowing to the mid lane?
Yeah, crazy, right?
Oh my god, is the sky blue? Oh my goodness, Vexrax is rowing to the mid lane?
Wow. Big last movement. Oh, goodness. Yeah. I'm very excited to see what happens from here on out. Gold pretty much dead even. One dragon on one side, one on the other. And support's hanging out in the mid lane, as all things should be.
Earl King really monstrous CS out of him right now too.
Yeah. I think put away.
Bring your own best force,
Bring your own
baby. That's
beast. No, Beast Force. It should be Beast Force.
no best force because it's last force.
But Beast is better.
I was gonna make that if he did win MVP that he was best force. I was saving it. I do a lot of best force things. Like if he comes on at the end of the, he's gonna be guest forced. If he comes on at the end. He was a bird and he had a home and lived in a nest force. There's a lot you can do when you like really start get rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah. A bunch of words end with that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He has ideas for things you should do. He suggests force. Like, you can just keep going.
Yeah. West Forced. I don't know if that's anything. That's what came to my
You
head.
could get there. Yeah, no, you could get there. You just gotta think of the prompt to get yourself there. Most of life is coming up with excuses to get the end result you want.
So that's an interesting take.
Write that down, kids.
All right. Well, did see? Oh, when did Harold get picked up? Did we see that?
When he goes to bed, he's rest force. Thank you, chat. Send him on a quest force. Thank God. When he's funny, jest force. Thank you, chat. When he plays Minecraft, he jest force.
Good.
Thank you, chat. Carrying the cast right now. We're past halfway to 20 minutes, or 11 minutes into the game right now. And I'll tell you what, Earl King has the lead, so things boding well for the side of KFC.
When he's putting up a good defense for Tress Force.
That's the most absurd one, and I love it. Yeah, if he's in trouble, he's a rest force.
Yeah. You do see time and time again this game, Team Volatility are powered in the lane. Earl King is able to live, but it also means that Breadwater is able to kill. Vexrax is on the receiving end here. Shady Gecko going in with Cataclysm, forcing the flash out.
Disconnected.
Looks like there's something going on with a DC here. Not sure who's DC'd or what the big play here is, but you could tell me maybe. Let's take a minute and talk about all. Oh, well, okay, he's gone. Let's talk about different things Last Force could be. Rumble DC.
Different things Last Force could be. I had to go to 2-syllable words because I couldn't think of any more 1-syllable words, to be honest.
Sure.
Because, like, Kest isn't anything.
Are you just gonna tell me what things aren't things? You're gonna tell me things that
Yeah.
are not things? Because
Uh-huh.
I want things that are things.
Things that are things? That's hard. Oh, when he brushes his teeth, he's Crest Force.
That's great. Yeah.
Oh, and when he makes a
puts
Team
clothes
logo,
on,
he's
he's
Crest.
dressed force.
Oh, Dressed Force
When he,
is
when he
good.
prays, he's blessed force. When he has a when he gets overwhelmed, he's stressed force.
When he has a food fight, he's a Messed Force.
Nice. On Halloween, he's grotesque force. Does that one work? That one's kind of close.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
That's like solid. That's that like intellectual shit right there.
When he's commanding, he's behest force.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, we can definitely get there. When he's doing Schmeckle bets, he's invest force.
Oh. When he's being a bit risque, he's Undressed Force.
Oh,
The summoner
not
has
bad. God damn it. Okay. Shit. Oh,
When
I gotta
he's
think of one.
hang on, I'm gonna Google a word.
When he's eating, he's in ingest force.
Mm-hmm. When he's the top of a castle, he's Buttressed Force.
Oh, that's so good. There's one I thought of that I really can't say, but it starts with an M. You'll get there. If you make him tinier, he's compressed force. Okay, we're back to live.
Nice. I like Compressed Force.
Thank you.
Oh, and we do have a traditional post. Pause. Oh, that's good,
Wow.
Windmills. Watching movies on his VHS Force.
That one's so good.
That's quite strong of a contender. Truly.
Yeah.
Really. Oh boy. And my ice is melting.
Thank you, chat, for having so many of them with us. That was really fun. That was actually a really fun brain exercise to try
Yeah.
to get more
Yeah, it gets
for
the,
100%.
if this game doesn't come back, there'll be Civil Unrest Force. Man, that's so good. Another
Sammy
restaurant.
Two Slap does not understand the prompt, and I could not hate and love it more. Once
Yeah.
he learns how to control time force.
Time Force.
Something wasn't clicking. I don't know what wasn't clicking. Oh my god.
He's making disclosures, he's Digressed Force.
Nice.
See, now my brain is just gonna be on this.
Well, he just went on a conquest force to get the dragon, and he did succeed, so it's 1-1 in terms of the dragons.
Yeah.
1-1 in terms of the score, too.
Yeah, 1-1 score, 1-1 Drake, 18.7 to 19.1. So minuscule lead here for Team Fried Chicken. But I kind of feel like that favors Team Volatility because they are on the scaling side. Ooh, going in, Redwater taking a chunk of damage, and Vectrex is here as well.
Oh!
But Less Force coming in, buying the space.
Yeah, he is. Protect Force doesn't work, but that is who he was right there. He was going all the way in to keep him safe. The flash over the wall drops the ultimate to give space for Vygar to walk it out.
Hang on. Barty underscore. I'm Barty. You know who you are. We know who you are. Thank you so much for the prime. You know what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to the Denny's outside of Burlington, Vermont. You're gonna go back, knock 3 times, talk to our buddy Todd. Waffles are on us.
Waffles are on us, pancakes is on us. I'm dripping in maple syrup to know that I'm not perfect, but I'm still delicious. Voodoo Mama Juju doing some damage to Shady Gecko. They're in big trouble though.
Oh,
Massive
Baby
ultimate
Cage
getting
with
it
the
out.
Cataclysm. Comes through now. Redwater's going to be the next one in trouble, and a reset W comes in. Earl King able to pick that one up on the enemy mid lane. But Zodiac maybe looks over the wall, uses that ultimate.
Earl King had already jumped over though, not in that danger threat. Lot of gold onto Earl King right now. Pretty scary if you ask me.
Yeah. It is a little bit terrifying seeing that gold go onto Earl King. Now about a 1,000 gold lead here available. See what he ends up picking up. 1,100 in the pocket. 1,400 will be the differential. completed. Packing completed. Almost has a BF sword. He waits. Yeah, there it is. BF sword coming through. Bells refillable pot. Buys the BF sword. Go. Got a big old sword. You know, I don't think Tristana could carry that sword. I'm gonna say it.
Could.
Yeah, you think so?
I think
Even
they could.
jumping like
Be
that?
curious. Be curious, not judgmental. I don't think it's safe. I don't think OSHA approves, but I think it's, you know, I think they're gonna do it.
Yeah. How has no one talked about Best Force?
Yeah, that's where I go when I want to celebrate. They get a
When
best
you-
force.
When you want to write a fair. No.
Windmills is claiming they're done, but they
Child.
are not done.
Not a child, but a yordle. G Tiny. I would say Ziggs.
Who I believe is canonically Mask.
While the bot lane just chills. Ooh, my game paused. Your game also paused? Oh.
Mama Juju taking some damage with the re-engage. Breadwater finds the ultimate onto J4. Now looking for Earl King. Less Force trying to go more aggressive.
Oh.
Tried to aggress Force, but couldn't get all the way in.
I think I was out there for a little bit.
I think so too.
Oh. Are we back? I think we're back.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Oh, we have damage going down. Shady Gecko gonna be taken away. Primordial Burst doing the damage. Earl King forced to run.
I think my internet just did a little.
I think you did have a little blip. I had a great little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I think
it was
the
when
stream
he
missed
went.
it too because
It's when he went aggress Force. It's all right. We'll get it back.
we'll get it. We'll get it.
Get it back. Yeah, we'll get her done.
Totally.
Oh hey!
No. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to do this.
Did
can't
you
just
do
come
this
in
to
here
me?
At the end.
Did
can't
you
just
do this to me?
Do this at the end of streams. You
Guys,
do it at
I-
the beginning of streams.
Guys, I think we all worked really hard for this one, and we just all should give each other a pat on the back for
You
sure.
know what I'm gonna say? As right before you joined, we had a stream trouble, so you're clearly cursing us.
I don't get me wrong. I ran afoul of a wizard, and I've been, paying the consequence of that for,
Are you here to give us more Less Force things?
Yeah, do you have a less
I-
force pun?
No, I'm actually pretty bad at puns. That's a fun skill
Not
set.
surprising.
Surprise. I guess I earned that.
How you doing?
Banger series, huh?
Yeah, it's a good one. Team Volatility looking to go to playoffs and take down the reigning champions. I Suck Toes just gonna be a flash. Your spiritual successor is in the game.
Yeah.
Tribute to you.
Really.
Of all, yeah, of all the things to catch on.
They really wanted you to cast this game. They changed their name to I Suck Briar's Toes.
That's
Waiting for you to come in.
funny. I've been summoned. I fucking knew it. God damn.
You're demanding to give a Less Force punter get out from chat.
Yeah.
Being demanded.
But
Kato,
you know the
yeah, I do
formula?
see that.
Have you been listening? Do you know like what the style
Fill me in.
is?
Fill me on the form. No, I just got home.
So this is one that Buggle did earlier, full disclosure. If you go on a journey, it's a quest force, right?
Yes.
So that's
Okay.
the style. That's
Yeah,
what
if
you're
you
looking
eat
for.
food, it's ingest force.
Love that. Love that. Let me.
When LeChance doesn't
Think.
have a pun, we protest force.
Right.
Fuck, that's good. You guys have got this. You don't need me.
Well,
Yeah, but
chat's
they're
made a
demanding.
request force, and
No,
you
that-
have to follow through.
Fuck. God damn it. They're all
should
slipping through.
acquiesce
They're all
first.
fucking by. LeChance is getting hard pressed. Force. Fuck. I'm feeling the
Yeah,
pressure.
You're
I
pretty stressed force right now, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like I didn't do my homework.
It would really be a bless force if
God fucking.
Just say yes force.
This feels like Pig Latin, where you just.
Pigs don't speak Latin. I don't know what pigs are hanging around.
If you need a way out, we can give you an aggressed force.
Ah!
We are gonna send you to jail though. It's gonna be an arrest.
Well, West Force.
Tries to save him.
You need to try harder than that to impress Force.
Yes!
Did I?
Okay.
Did that work?
Yes!
Okay.
Oh god.
When you marry your cousin, it's incest Force. Fuck, Sniper. That's good. Oh damn, you guys are on fire.
That's some good shit.
All right. Okay, so interesting play just happened. Going back to the game.
Yeah, go all the way back.
Mountain
Rewind all the
Drink
way.
was taken by Team Volatility, and what Team Fried Chicken did as a trade was they went and they took the inner mid turret to allow them to move better around the map. I Suck Briar's Toes is now using the ultimate to get away, less Force using Wind Become Lightning to try and go there, but not quite going to hit. And so now Earl King is going to be able to split push in this top lane, looking at inner top turret. So, Team Fried Chicken, you do have a 3k gold lead from mostly, I want to say, their standing gold objective bounties. Or not objective bounties, just standing gold. But 2 dragons for the side of Team Yeah.
And how many minutes are we into the game right now? What's the exact time, Baboba?
2101, 2102, 2103, 2104.
No. I meant what moment are we past and who's ahead?
We are past 20 minutes and Earl King has a lead.
Fuck, Ram Cannon had a
Ram.
really good
Yeah. When you hold
When-
your lover's face, it's correct.
one. God damn. Jesus fucking Christ.
Ooh, less Force, speaking of, might be impressed Force with the play they're making onto him. 4 people coming in through, flash away, but they're not gonna let him out of there. And he's gone to rest Force.
Does Les Force know this is happening?
You know, I said Barons are baits here, but when you have an Earl King Tristana with 2 items, you are still going to be able to shred that objective, and you have a Leona to tank for your jungler. And now they're going to be wearing purple, and that might even change what's going on here in the bot lane. So far, Gaptopsu killless on the board, but I Suck Toes is trying to get away to no avail. Gaptopsu comes through.
Yeah. Earl King really far ahead right now. They have such an impressive comp with what they're doing with the Tristana, with the Ziggs, right? 4 towers to 1. They have this crazy comp where you take so many turrets. You're able to take these neutral objectives. They are down in Drakes. That is one way you could see this side of BYOB try to come back into this one, right? They can start stacking those mountains a little bit, but the game's getting a little out of hand. A lot of the mid towers are gone. They have a lot of pressure just all around the map.
But Vygar. Can I get a stack check, actually?
Mmm.
Can I get a Vygar stack check?
Yep. Vygar stack check 195.
Here's the thing, guys, and I'm going to advocate for a play that I think a lot of people would say might be objectively wrong. Here's the good thing about being up 2 dragons to 1. It's not that you're closer to getting Elder. It's that the other team has to get 3 dragons to even unlock Elder, which is all the time that Vygar needs to scale. So being up 1 dragon is pretty big for Vygar.
Yeah. Vygar is actually at 2 dragons, unfortunately, as Voodoo Mama Juju is going to get soloed out by Earl King. However, they did lose Shady Jekka shortly before they were forced to go for this turret. Breadwater is doing a really good job using that baby cage at Horizon to keep him in the turret rage and let the power cook.
The chat is just doing such a good job with these.
Yeah. For real. We need to make a compilation, make a word cloud of them, give it to Les Force, whatever his season ends. Ooh, Earl King gonna look on Zodiac here. Zodiac getting a nice little flash over the wall there. To safety.
I'm watching from the stream, so I'm getting all of this this delayed. But KFC's, you know, by picking up this other dragon, okay, That's fine now. They're even, right? Again, if it's all about the Vygar... Oh, did I just hear the little bloop of a friendly stream going live?
I don't know. Who told you?
Listen, I'm not pointing any fingers here. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, I'm now on the Vygar train. I think Breadwater can do this.
Breadwater did have a really, really good game. Both game 1 and 2, actually, I want to say. Would you agree, Bubba? Ooh,
I
Shady
very
Gecko.
much agree.
Hang on, might be in trouble here. The baby cage getting him locked on up. Backtrack looks to come help. Shady Gecko uses the Gore Drinker.
Big play. Big play right there to not get picked.
I'm sorry, do you call Vygar Cage the baby cage?
Yes, baby cage. What it is.
Huh. I
Yeah,
like that.
By the way, that's $1 million idea. A little baby Vygar. Like, literally a baby. He has, like, a little binky in his mouth. He has a rattle. He pokes the rattle you for his cue. Like, come on.
Buggy, you think that's a $1 million idea?
That's $1 million
I think it's more like $1 billion.
Okay.
$1 million idea.
Yeah, we're going in opposite directions. This is also this is a great
I would
this,
invest Force on that. Yeah, I would go all the way in.
this is such an unhinged moment too, because we all kind of like run our own streams as the season goes on, and I feel like this is getting a little peek into what the fuck you guys have been doing when you turn the stream on.
I normally stream with Less Force. So
Yeah.
I'm normally just doing them to him, and he doesn't really like them, which is the
I've
best part.
I've done 2 streams with Less Force this season now. He's good. He's real good. Oh shit.
Less Force here. Speak of the devil is
Oh my god.
keep him away. And Equalizer gonna come in. Crescent Guard is gonna get that ability.
Big Rumble ult to save the day right there.
And if that brought oh,
Baby Cage gonna be able to find Vectrax. They're playing on the edges right now. It's what it's called!
no way, that's what it's called.
I mean, it's called Event Horizon. Okay?
Okay, that's different.
But
I actually call most baby cages Event Horizon, so it's
That's true. Whoa, that was so well timed.
it was really well done. Sushi Monster throwing that
Oh.
W. Okay, leaving the eat on the turret to let it get below the threshold.
yeah, these guys are scoundrels. They've done this before.
Real
Donna
true
Bullock
scoundrels.
Holding a masked horse?
I gotta say yes.
Yeah. Oh.
My favorite class in elementary school is Recess Force. Does that one count?
Recess Force, yeah.
Yeah.
It's about where you accent, yeah.
You're right.
Recess Force.
Guest Force. When I invite him over for dinner this Sunday, he'll be my guest force. I love that, Wakababu. That's really good.
We should, yeah. I think someone needs to make a like rap using all of these and put it over Rap God.
Where's
Like, spit him. Mobron?
Where's oh god, Mobron for sure, but who did the other one?
Oh, you're talking about Rick's soccer team.
Yes, I am talking about Brick's soccer team. Also, who just got in
Am I
here?
late for the admin meeting?
Oh, that's what I'm
it's not an
saying!
admin meeting.
This kid just come in here
Okay,
late.
we've got the whole panel here then, don't we?
Oh
We
my
do. We do. I pitched an idea to chat earlier where we do a talent show, but it's really just us 4 judge them and then we give a prize, which is mostly virtual.
Uh-oh, this Baron is gonna be something.
Yeah, Bear's
I'll
a bit
check my
spicy
recall.
here. You see Team Volatility looking to start it up, using the Event Horizon pretty well to buy space, but ultimately they decide they cannot take it as little Earth King's in their face. Oh, it's Manzano! It's Manzano!
It's Manzano. Beautiful. Really
Oh, what are we
mature
talking
move
about,
to pull
Manzano?
off that Baron.
I love Manzano.
Yeah.
We were talking about taking all these Less Force puns and turning them into a rap, and Manzano came to mind. But Mobron also can spit some sick fire as well.
Yeah. Ooh, Earth King. Maybe. No. Okay, Leona Ultimate gonna go down, not gonna do too much here. Looks like we are just vying for position in and around the dragon. Less Force gonna go in there onto Geptatsu, but Geptatsu, pretty strong boy right now.
That's how I normally describe Gaptopsy, by the way. Those are the 2 words I use the most. When
Well, that's
people
how I
say,
usually
hey,
describe
can
you.
Tell me about Gaptopsy. I say, strong boy.
Strong boy.
strong boy. That's if I were to describe.
Is it strong boy, like he's a strong man, but he's a boy, or is it strong boy?
Yeah, you cannot wait until he goes to the strongman bar mitzvah and becomes a strongman. It's gonna be quite the day.
Oh. God, they are ripping through this.
Yeah, Earl King doing a good chunk of change here onto this Baron Nashor. And now wearing purple, 6K up. We'll have to see what Team Volatility can do here. Fight back against the Chickens.
Buggle, can you give us a little stack check here on Vygar?
Yeah. Wait, we should guess. Praetorian.
You're right. Wait, Praetorian, what do you think? How many stacks?
I haven't been here.
Okay, he was
Yeah,
at
that's even
198. He was at 198.
We all know you're psychic. I just want you to show off.
I want you guys to guess the minute that this game is gonna end, the exact minute and second.
35-23.
Okay.
Crazy how wrong you are. It's going to be 39-28.
Ooh.
Okay. Praetorian.
33-15.
Great. I'm gonna go 32-15.
Okay. And now stack guesses. Greater than 198. That's the only metric you have.
270.
270. I'm gonna go 235.
You can't guess the same thing.
I think it's pretty low. Ooh, we're gonna see
think
them go
it's
in there
low.
on the Shady Gecko, taking a ton of damage. Primordial very quick the damage, but Earl King now in the backline. Zodiac has the red-white. He's doing damage, and Vexrax dies.
Watch Earl King, watch Earl King in this right
Less
here.
Force taking a ton of damage. Here comes the Equalizer, but I suck toes. And
it goes.
Mama Juju incredibly low. Earl King on the back line, but he's taking the damage. Zodiac still has the red-white, but Cataclysm goes down. And that is all but Less Force. However, Less Force
Alright,
is
well.
full health.
I said 33-15. Buggle said 32-15.
I don't think they.
They can wait. They can wait a couple seconds for this wave.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Buggle.
No, don't back. Whoa, whoa. You have time. You can be okay. Okay.
They're keeping back. Less Force using time. Bought with the stopwatch here. Here comes Zaptopsu. They are in the Nexus. Here comes Redwater. Is it going to happen? They're autoing the Nexus. The damage is going through, and Team Fried Chicken goes through to the
You're within
financial
18
finals.
seconds, so that's pretty good.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on. Just let the stream. Wait, hold on. Let it keep. Oh, the timer stopped at 32:07.
32-7, yeah.
8
All
seconds
right.
off? Not bad.
I'll take it.
All
I'll
right.
take it. It
Now-
wasn't my best force.
Who are our MVP candidates?
I mean, Earl King's got to be in the running. The man had an absolutely stunning show. Step behind in game one. They lost game one, but game 2 and 3, super massive. Shady Gecko is also on that list. That Nocturne game was absolutely out of whack. And then I think you got to throw a bone to either Gap Topsy or Sushi Monster. But if I'm being honest with you, Earl King is the MVP.
So we get 5
Definitely in
candidates
game 3.
to put up for chat.
Absolutely massive.
I'm gonna put Voodoo Mama Juju on there.
Love that you put it.
Such a good name.
Voodoo Mama Juju was a baller that game.
Yeah. So I've got Earl King, Shady Gecko, Voodoo Mama Juju. Who else? Do we think
Listen. I'm gonna trumpet.
Fred?
I'm gonna say, I think it's just Earl King, man. The dude's insane. Now you could say Earl King's nothing without the 4 components, but Earl King has wrangled these 4 components to be on his team, and Vexrax, Sushi Monster, Shady Gecko, and Gaptopsu know what they're signing up for. And what they're signing up for is the Earl King show, and they are just the curtains that open and close around them.
Well, I am going to start this poll up here, so we will see, because we can get people schmeckles with the polls, so
Power. No, that's good. I like that.
yeah. And I'm
Let's
going
get
to
everybody
make,
speckless.
make some waffles.
Oh hell yeah. Dude, I could really go for a fresh waffle.
I could.
How are we not sponsored by some sort of
You know, like-
waffle? Oh my god, is
Did you
that
watch
live?
The whole stream? Did you watch the whole
Chicken
stream?
and
You're just gonna
waffles
reference things about
like-
the stream that we've been talking about, but like without mentioning that you listened to us talk about it. Is this what you're doing?
No. That would be a great bit though, huh?
That'd be really funny if I was doing that thing that you said would be good.
It is. I have a problem. Where I sound
stop
extremely
there, bro.
mysterious about that. Sorry, Praetorian, what were you saying?
Nothing. Oh wow, it is live.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at the goo. I love that.
Just going down. I'm just
Oh.
don't mind the clicking sound.
What?
My God! Wait, it's
What?
double-sided.
Double
Wait, it's
sided?
double-sided.
Yeah, it's the Cuisinart Belgian round double flip waffle maker.
That's why they call it a double flip.
Yeah.
I thought they were just twisting it twice.
It makes
What?
2 waffles at a time at an average time of 1 minute and 30 seconds per waffle for a grand total of 45 seconds per waffle output.
Cuisinart, get
I'm
at
sending.
us.
I'm sending link in chat.
I asked
Use
chat to
promo
type up
code
an email.
LBLCS to buy your waffle maker.
I asked LBLCS chat to type up an email that we would send to Cuisinart so that they would sponsor us, but chat only typed up an email that I would send to Paul Rudd.
Oh. Well, he can
I
take
sent
us
a lot
on.
of emails to Paul Rudd's agents, but
That's fair.
a
Very,
lot.
very chill guy. Very chill guy.
Currently, Earl King leading the MVP vote with 30 votes. Got Topsu in second with 8. Voodoo Mama Juju sitting at 3.
Hey, do you put jam on your waffles?
Not traditionally. If I did it, I probably wouldn't do jam. I would do some kind of a fruit compote.
Mmm.
He actually does an
Mm.
adhesive so it sticks to his tongue.
Get out of here, Bungle.
Oh, he
Get
did
out of
know
here,
I
I'm
did
not
dude.
this.
kidding. He does an adhesive.
Yeah.
Tell him about the adhesive, Popova.
Yeah,
Was that real?
As previously discussed, we use
Oh,
maple
no.
syrup. We cover ourselves in maple syrup every day to remind
Yeah.
ourselves
Oh,
that
well.
we're not perfect and that's okay.
Yeah, well, that's just healthy. That's healthy.
And so I use a reduction of maple syrup that becomes this,
Yeah.
almost like returning it to sap. It becomes this sap-like glue. And then I
Uh-uh.
stick that on my mustache.
Oh.
It's not great. And then you put the waffle on the mustache. You can have
It's
a
not
snacking
great. I
waffle.
love that.
Oh,
It's not-
God.
We're working on the prototype, you know?
It's really not even good. I don't know what
That's-
I'm talking about.
That's hard to listen to. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey, I think we got some people in here. We should raid somebody, right?
Well, first
Oh,
let's
we should
grab Earl King.
fucking absolutely fuck.
I'm stealing Earl King.
Raid
Wait,
someone.
you should really
No,
finish
no,
your
no,
words.
no, no, no.
Not just your sentences, but all of your words. You should finish
I'm
them.
kidnapping Earl King here 1 second.
Get him in.
Kidnap him.
Earl King, welcome to the broadcast. You have been kidnapped. Congratulations on winning MVP. What do you have
my
to
God,
say
let me beat
after
this.
that series?
That good game volatility, I guess. They played really well. I was very worried after the first game. Oh my god.
Yeah, they put you in a hole. Game one definitely had you down for a while, and they actually had a really good game plan too, playing around the Jinx, which you guys eventually started taking out in the ban phases of the next game. What was the comms like in game one when you were going down?
Holy fuck, Jinx is bullshit. I mean, yeah, that was actually basically it. It was it felt like I guess we were trying to play the fight slower, but then it felt like Jinx would eventually just get a kill and a reset and just steamroll the fight after that. And we figured these kinds of like edge of the sort of like playing on the edge there is what we do for a lot of fights, and Jinx kind of thrives resetting off those. So we needed to get that out, and Zodiac was just playing it too well.
Yeah, Zodiac Jinx was super scary. We actually noticed you guys had really good draft adaptations like throughout. Like you guys were banning the J4 once the Poppy was banned, but you knew the J4 was going to be first round picked in game 2. So what was the thought? Like, did you think, okay, well, we have the ideas to deal with it. We have the Nocturne in our back pocket. I don't know when you guys were thinking about dropping the Kassadin for you, but talk me through how you guys were able to figure out draft a little bit.
Let's see. Honestly, it wasn't quite that deep, as they had so many things that we wanted to ban. We wanted to get the Swain out of the way because their bot lane is really good at it, and it kind of allows some of their mid lane AD picks as well. Syndra, good champ. Breadwater looks cracked out on its solo queue. Don't want to mess with that, you know. And the Jinx from game 1. But we did know that we can play against Jarvan. It's a meta pick. We've had to figure out how to play against it over the past however long he's been meta for, 5 years. But yeah, the Kassadin pick, I kind of had an idea of it since second rotation, as I had a feeling he was just going to pick Sylas again. Or he's just going to pick the Sylas there. So yeah, that was kind of a thought from there, which is why part of the reason we took red was just for that counter pick.
Well,
Do you have any? Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say thank you for keeping the sides the same, it made my life so nice.
Dude, I love seeing it when you like just select it and just drag it across.
It's the nicest thing you can do to a streamer is to not switch your side. You should never forego that for any reason.
Throw a
But
whole series. Titles are temporary. My love for you is forever. You know what I mean?
that is true though.
It really gives the low budget feel to the stream, you know? When you just see them dragging to switch the sides up. It's great.
Yeah, you know that we're just people too, doing our best over here, dragon stuff. Speaking of dragons, you guys got a lot of them in that series. Do you have any smack talk since you're going to be heading to the finals for whoever it is you're going to be facing? I believe they're playing tomorrow night.
Yeah, that is true. They got Richard's Riders against. Oh my God, why can't I remember who they're playing against? Do you know?
You could get there. Actually, we've got a video. Popoba, bring us to the video.
Is this real?
No one dies there just taking the hook's flies. The charms fall in the home fun.
It's going to be going down immediately. Iconic Killer Viego. Meanwhile, in the back line, it's going to be Gatatsu on this back line, and that is going to be everybody.
That's the quadra kill! They're going for it! Vikram wants it! Vikram gets it! That's the pentakill!
Hope you all enjoyed that. It is back to FTF, not Riders.
Isn't that the team that's built to take down Earl King?
Howdy
Chef was built with one idea in mind, and it was to dethrone the king.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's even funnier that you messed their name up or forgot their name because they're here to take you out.
Okay, that's because half of their team also played in APL under Richard's Riders, which just completed a few weeks back, and that's why I got it mixed up. Unfortunately, they got eliminated in semis, so maybe they make it a bit further this time and not stuck so much.
You're throwing so much shade at them right now. I
was so ready to face them in finals. I was so excited, and then they just disappointed me and lost in semis. Yeah, that was
wow. So do you want them to win then?
It would be kind of.
Would you say you're rooting for them? Earl King, would you publicly make a statement saying you're rooting for Howdy Chef?
Yes, I know I can beat Howdy Chef. I don't know about the other team, so that would be nice if they win.
Wow, that was also another lowbrow hit. Okay, thank you, Earl King, and wonderful series tonight, dude. Always love watching you play.
Well, let's give you the choice. 1, shout out whoever you want, and then 2, who are we gonna raid?
Oh my goodness, Earl King, so much power.
Oh my God, that is so much power.
That might be too much power. Earl King's not used to this much power, but go ahead.
I am not. I get no power on my team. I'm just kind of bossed around. Who do I shout out? Oh my God, I guess probably my Vexvax, the captain of this team, for putting it together. I was listening to the stream of it, and he said I wrangled everyone together. Unfortunately, not true. He wrangled me there. But yeah, and definitely shout out to him for posting all the match results because I hate doing that. So thank you. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at this.
Who are we raiding?
Yeah. Oh, who's online?
Adriel's online. Wild Turtle's online. Peck and Wolf is online. Wings of Death is online.
I do always like watching Keijo.
Fiction.
Who do you have winning the first match tonight?
Oh yeah, what's your pick?
Which is the first match? Well, I personally have G2 going undefeated, so
It's Liquid NRG. First match.
Liquid NRG. That's probably Liquid. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna say it here loud and proud. I have NRG winning Worlds.
Dude, what is this? There's two other people in my server put the same thing. I don't know.
It's happening. You can't stop it. Are they going to lose to Team Liquid? Yes. Are they going to then go on to win Worlds? Also, yes.
They're gonna climb through the bottom.
They're gonna do the miracleest of miracle runs.
Okay, then they're gonna have to beat, what is it, KT or WLG?
Yeah, they got it.
Easy.
Oh, you have so much faith. I need your faith.
We're running into the raids, boys. Thank you so much, Earl King guys.
go.
Everybody
All right.
have a wonderful evening.
Yep.